you caught us right in the middle of chatting and stuff about Ark survival.
Oh, this entire conversation was scripted, though.
Yeah.
Just look at you.
But the I got stuck in the lovemaking shack. And I was so pissed off because you can't break their shit until until like a week after. And I was just like, I'm not gonna stay on the server. So I just started. I was trying to kill myself so that I would try to spawn.
You start punching
myself.
things because that hurts you.
Yeah. Or at least, get to the point where I was so torpided that it was just like, whatever. He finally opens up the door, takes me over to get a pterodon. I fly and immediately get shot down. I was just like, I'm done with this server.
Plot gun or
huh?
just an automated turret?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was so pissed off that I just quit immediately.
Because I think there are flat
You
guns.
do that
right
way
now.
too easily.
It's because I didn't want to deal with, once again, having to sit in that lovemaking shack for another half hour.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can find a basically empty PV
That'd be
to play
nice.
on.
Anyways,
That'd be fun.
hello everybody, and welcome to Octopath Traveler. It came out last week. We're playing it now.
Yep.
Yeah, it came out Friday. So,
Let's do these.
All
Here
right.
we get to choose our characters.
Oh,
So,
they have
we
icons
have
now.
Cyrus. Your name is Cyrus. You are a scholar. You teach at the Royal Academy in Atlasden, and though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is the pursuit of knowledge. There is so much more I would learn. One day you realize that an invaluable tome has vanished from the Royal Library, piquing your insatiable curiosity.
Oh, he's insatiable.
You are a scholar. Your path action is to scrutinize, and your talent is to study foes. This is something that is kind of important. The class is scholar, meaning that it's one of the many classes that you can have.
Yeah.
The path action is basically, and the talent
What
are
you
things
do.
that he alone can.
Oh yeah.
If he's outside walking around, there's an option that you can scrutinize, which is basically getting information. The talent is study foe. Once at the beginning of the match, you basically are allowed to know one of the enemy's weaknesses. Like every enemy you can know a weakness, but it's randomized. You don't.
So it's
not like,
Libra. I don't think I did.
Ophelia, your name is Ophelia, you are a cleric. You hail from the snow-swept Frostlands, where you dutifully serve the Order of the Flame under your adoptive father, the Archbishop. As your adoptive sister and best friend prepares to embark on the perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at her side, but unbeknownst to the both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. Cleric is obviously the class. Path action of guide, she can have people follow her if she's a high enough level. And
So
then
a cleric.
some of them in the battle to help
Oh, okay,
fight.
so it's not creature. It's not like big monsters.
No.
Just so many people.
What it is that you guide a person, and then you can use them in battle a set number of times.
Okay.
Which then you have to find another person to guide.
I wouldn't really.
She's a dominatrix.
I wouldn't really call that a. It's
She's
interesting
guiding
to call that.
Primrose.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
interesting to call that a summon. That's not the word I would.
They're she's summoning the help of the person
Yeah.
that she's guiding. Haunted.
On the flip side,
Your name is Haunted. You are a hunter, one of the last descendants of an ancient clan that calls the deep forest home. Your prowess with the bow is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago, summoned to hunt a dread beast, protected the village while awaiting his return. Then, one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern, and you strike out on a journey of your own. Provoke is basically where you will set your pet animal,
or animals.
pet animal. It classifies it as the one because it's one that will be. Basically, it provoke. What you're basically doing is that you're provoking a fight with random people.
You having fun, bud?
Yeah.
Anyways, and your talent is that you can capture beasts while in combat to then use later.
Oh my god, this just reminded me of another thing from Ark, which I'll get into later.
But basically, her thing is that she can provoke fights to happen where it's just her versus one character, and then she can capture monsters. or capture animals to then use against the enemies.
Monster Hunter.
No, because you can capture monsters in Monster Hunter, but they don't fight for you.
Yeah.
They will.
You just study them.
No, it's Monster Hunter Rider.
Yeah.
Therian, you are a thief. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heists strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Drifting into the Clifflands one day, you hear a rumor of great riches to be had. Set your sights on a mansion said to be impregnable, only to find what you never expected.
He's gonna pregnate the shit out of them.
The whole thing is...
He's gonna have a little house when he's done.
With the path action of steal, you basically have a percentage chance of stealing an item from a person. And then picking lock...
That's
Pick
the
lock
purple
is...
chest.
Yeah, it's actually... He doesn't have another specialized talent. His talent is that he can pick locks as well outside of combat, which is basically there'll be purple chests around where...
Which we saw in the
Yes.
preview.
Every time I hear his name, Therion, it's so similar to another name, but I can't put my finger on it.
Alphen. Your name is Alphen. You are an apothecary. You treat the wounded and sick in a small village amid the babbling brooks of Riverlands. Stricken ill as a child, you were saved by a traveler who asked for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow in his footsteps. Though hesitant to leave the only home you've known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dream, wherever it may lead you. Inquire is basically, Cyrus's Scrutinize? It's basically that, but instead of a percentage chance to fail, it's level-based. So if you are level 15, you can inquire anything level 15 and lower. Whereas with with Cyrus, you can scrutinize anybody above you, but it goes anywhere between 3% chance and 98.
Because we're playing an RPG, and basically you're just going to end up a higher level than everything else from 10 minutes in, because it's probably that.
Late game.
I've seen a challenge.
Well,
but
the
I've
thing
seen a
is
challenge
that
at level 40.
Well, the thing is that level-based is not good early game.
Yeah.
You actually want to go with the roguish ones, the percentage ones, and then you want to go over to the level-based one, get to higher level.
Because it's an RPG. You always end up levels ahead of your mobs.
They're called rogue.
Yeah, I've
rogue
never
types
been ahead of the
versus
story.
noble types. He's the noble version of getting information.
Alright, moving on. Primrose. Your name is Primrose, you are a dancer. You ply your trade in the pleasure district of Sunshade, a town forever shrouded in darkness. In truth, you are the high-born daughter of a once proud House Azelhart, an identity you conceal from all. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow. They took my father from me, but you will have your revenge.
Gonna fuck them up.
Her thing is Allure. It's basically the rogue version of Ophelia's Guide. Has a percentage chance instead of a level base. And your talent is once again summoning the person to help you.
You have both Ophelia and
Primrose. You actually can have 6 people fighting. Ulbrich. Your name is Ulbrich. You are a warrior. Once a proud knight, you lost both king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today, you serve as a master at arms for a remote mountain village. What end do I swing my blade? The question tortured you night after restless. Then one day, you overhear a name from your past, giving you new purpose. Once again, challenge is the mobile version of Provoke, where you just level cap it to fight them. And bolster defense is basically he can defend, like he can heighten his defense using boost points, and he can block other people from getting hit once you get a special perk.
The other difference is versus Planet using only using for animals, any weapon he acquired.
Hi, Caustic, by the way.
Hi, Caustic.
Hello.
Planet can only use her animal companion. He uses his weapons and his.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm letting you know.
No, I know, but it's not. They all have differences. They're not. Ulbrich is a warrior. Hana is a hunter. All that is different. The classes are all different. And then finally we have Tressa. Your name is Tressa. You are a merchant. Stock the shelves at your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown. Yet you often find yourself gazing out at the sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought you'd never know the answer. Then one day, an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever. Hers is that she can make purchases. It's basically the noble version of stealing, where you actually will buy the items instead of just stealing them outright. And eye for money is her talent. Basically what that means is that she can just find money on the ground.
As you change screens,
So she can find anywhere between like 20 money and like 2,000.
So literally, you can just
ground.
farm money with her by just walking.
No,
back and
you
forth.
can't walk between two screens. You actually have to walk
between
like,
3 screens.
There is a small cooldown.
Literally the farming method from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
It literally, if you were to just walk around the circuit, though, you would be able to find at least some money.
So we wanted to give the method I suggested a try of naming a primary and secondary that you'd like to play, and we decide how we start based on everybody's choices.
Sure.
Because I'd like to start with the Ranger on it.
Okay.
And the other one I'd like is the Rogue.
Okay. So,
Therion.
Haunted or Therion?
Yep.
Okay.
Scholar or warrior?
Scholar or the Warrior?
Honestly, Cyrus or Ulrich.
We'd go with the Scholar or the Warrior.
They're good early game.
And for me, I would have either gone with Tressa or Cyrus.
Okay, so we'll go Cyrus.
It is.
Good early.
Who wants to play? Doesn't matter if I play, I enjoy playing this game.
Awesome. This literally feels and looks like a Xbox One controller.
So A.
Yeah, just he basically will talk up to the point, and then you have to hit A to continue.
Okay. Real quick before we continue, Nintendo, you finally make a controller that looks like a goddamn controller, and still you have the buttons in the wrong goddamn places.
That's always been Japan. That's always been Nintendo.
And also it's not Japanese because
It
But
was
Sony-
Japanese
but-
a while back.
Yeah, back in PS1, circle was considered
Except
the
and
accept
all
button.
yeah,
And PS2
for some games.
for a lot of them too.
for some games, about half the games from PS1's generation were also X. For instance,
It's
Spyro.
also
Yep.
it's also their difference of each company wants to have a noticeable difference. They don't expect you to do cross-platform.
There's no shame in not knowing an
Most
answer.
people
so long
think
as
with
you
their-
have
By the way,
something.
this is a scene that has that.
That's why I'm waiting for the conversation to end. So it's like,
I know.
Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor.
I absolutely see myself rewatching our streams.
To actually hear the.
No, so that I know I have the story down.
Can't believe it was Hornberg.
I already have well enough story of everybody up to
That
the
is
end of their
correct.
first. Which,
I,
depending on how we're playing,
Hornberg was ruled over by a royal family,
very.
said to be descended
would
from
not
the
be very-
presence of an ancient and long.
It could either be incredibly easy to get past where I am, or incredibly difficult, or incredibly
On the other
long
hand,
to get past where I am.
our Atlas Dam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the flatlands.
Because they, like the beginning of every chapter, it has like a recommended level,
How
Yeah.
many clans
and I believe the next one for him for chapter 2.
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the flatlands.
Yeah, but if the preview that I got is any indication, we'll be leveling up rather quick.
It has a high level up at the beginning and starts tapering off about level.
And
It's all
I would rather
RPGs.
zebra off than taper
That's
off.
really all of them.
So I'd rather zebra off instead of taper off.
It was a time
You're just
of
so
violent
funny.
strife
Ah.
here in the flatlands.
Ha ha!
as the eight
Ah.
clans waged
Dude, tapers are cool
blood
animals.
and
They are
bitter
cool animals.
war.
What?
Change
A taper?
began when the armies of
It's
Grandport
kind of like a cross between a
lands
pig and an
sold
anteater,
to
honestly. It's what it kind of looks like.
Here.
At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories in
Here you go. Good picture of it. But I actually want.
Ironically, This
There we go.
compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences
There you go.
and
Great
join
picture of a
battle
tank.
against the
Fucking why? Why does that exist?
I don't even know what it eats.
You know, to be fair, I could probably look at.
I suppose also a better.
It just looks like a mini elephant.
Yeah, I was about to say. Actually, it's kind of more.
You
like
want a better
big
picture? This is
animal.
what it looks like.
next time.
But it's not
But
giving that
why?
stupid grin.
It looks like Elf.
Elf was a taper.
Don't forget to reach out
He was an alien, though.
No, he was essentially.
So they.
I'm surprised you've never seen a taper in your 20+ years of life.
Yes,
I
Professor.
haven't heard of him.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
What a fucking.
She wants the dick.
No.
Well,
The
they're.
two immediate reactions are she wants the dick and what a kiss ass.
I mean. I'll let you two think of
You actually fucking will.
Hello?
Oh, we lost all our dialogue.
Yep.
Yep.
Dude,
Start reading someone.
Mercedes,
Professor
huh?
Albright.
She waiting for
Mercedes
me
from
on the
Royal
corner?
Library came by with a message for you.
Yeah, she's waiting on the corner. Mercedes.
Yep.
Sorry to any Mercedes
Wait
out
a minute, guys. In 1998, a zookeeper in Oklahoma City was mauled and had an arm severed after opening the door to a female tapir's enclosure to get food in it.
How big was that taper?
I don't know.
Splendid, I can finally begin my research. Enough with tapers.
The tapir is
Dude,
not surprising.
look up-
Put it away.
Look up 101 fun facts about tapers.
No,
Library,
I'd rather
just
look up
outside the
true
palace.
facts
I'd best
about.
make haste. You can run with B.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I had to look at the controller to figure out what fucking B is.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey, is how you do?
It's basically showing you the controls.
No, you can only talk.
You can only talk to people with the
dots.
3 dots on them.
But this guy looks fun. I feel like we could have a good time.
Trust
Wait,
me,
is there
there's a
anything
lot
back
of-
here?
No,
No.
there is nothing. You can. There's a chest
That's a
downstairs.
very jarring effect, though.
What?
This is the
Just
disappearing
walking
of
in the wall, just.
It's
Yeah.
pretty jarring. Okay, I was already at the bottom of the steps.
And they always replay the.
They replay the last little bit to make it look more cinematic.
She's professing her love.
Professor Albright.
Look, it's the one that wants the dick.
She just made a very
Actually-
loud sex noise.
Thank the heavens you're still here.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you?
I think this.
I don't know. I can't hear.
No, it's not.
Of the matter is,
If you can spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
Wait. Maybe she could say it.
But of course.
Your Highness, it would be my pleasure to answer anything. No, it is not. It is just.
It's partial
Alright,
voice.
Before we go on. But of course!
Yeah.
He sounds very pompous.
Leviosa!
He is-
He is
is
pompous.
But
He's pompous in a
we
way
have made an
that's...
error in judgment.
He is pompous as fuck, but he doesn't ever... Like, he doesn't think about relationships at all. He is literally all about his studies.
But and he,
We have made an error in judgment.
just because he has a pompous voice doesn't mean he is pompous.
You guys just said he is
Okay, you
very
He wants
pompous.
to teach everybody.
Which is pompous.
That sounds kind of fun. Assuming
It's
that
the
you
fact
are...
that- it's the
Assuming
fact
that
he's-
everybody needs to be taught is kind of pompous.
The thing is, he is pompous. He is very, very, very sure of himself.
Yeah.
He's only been...
So's Ark, and he's not pompous.
Yes,
No,
he
he
is.
is.
I wouldn't call myself pompous.
That's the exact reason why you are. No one who is pompous would call themselves pompous.
See, pompous people have...
I see.
do not balance themselves. I'm also my biggest critic. No, nobody is quicker to admit that I'm wrong than me.
I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power.
The power of dick.
Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that... And... long conversation.
Yeah.
A long, very happy conversation.
La 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 la.
Yeah, pretty much.
La la.
Yeah. Let's continue this discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
You sleep in the lower end, left-hand corner?
No,
No need
sad.
to... No. No need for apologies. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
Dude, don't touch your head, you might cut yourself.
I think
Your
Super
lectures
sharp.
on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me.
It's a good thing she's not a lolly. Because you know he'd be petting her already. I
I
mean,
do not learn from our past. How can I hope to lead my people to a bright future? That's the princess.
she
The
still
most
wants the
admirable
dick.
philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As I am truly
Baka.
fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small. You are far too kind, Professor Albright. I'm proud to be yours.
Ah,
Oh, she
Oh
said it.
dear, I'm running late.
She's proud. She has pride. That's a sin. You're going to hell.
13 deities, I'm sure it's one of them.
One of them
Pray
being a thief.
do not forget your son. Yeah, there is actually one that's a thief.
farewell.
Wait, there are 13 instead of 8? I would have thought there were 8.
There's 13
there's
and
13, 12 are good, 1 is bad.
one's a dude.
Because, like, the obviously, the theme of this game seems to be 8s, because you play as 8 characters, and there were 8 tribes that ruled the continent.
ah.
But there are 12.
Oh, there we go.
Hello there,
Therese.
Therese.
And
Yes.
did you have a question for me as well? Oh, good day.
Baka.
Bye.
Sam.
She's the one.
They
She
both do.
wants the D.
They both do. I can feel it.
No.
No,
Yeah.
the
Oh, I
princess
didn't
is
want to go
generally
outside the castle.
just- People are allowed to be genuine!
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. People can be not douchebags.
Under
No,
Soul
they
Stone,
cannot.
Yes, they can.
we can now summon Odin from Final Fantasy 13.
Kind of. Only you're not. Only he's not.
What do you want? I don't have anything for you, honestly.
Oh,
don't.
You can't. You can't scrutinize yet because you haven't gotten the
We haven't
ability
gotten
to
the
use
pop
it.
That was me fucking him.
I was just about to ask.
Good job. You just fucked a kid.
Hey,
Oh,
use
You're-
a slightly
you're in
English
here
accent.
just stealing all of these royalties things.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean,
You know, just
Well, that's
this
every
this
RPG.
healing grape of about 50.
I'm really glad
gold,
no one
and
here has
Exuding
any
Plum has
issue
about
with that.
150 gold. Hey,
There's
you're,
a few
you're
people that
royal.
have been like,
Oh,
what do you
there's
think
actually
you're doing? You're gonna break into my house?
there's actually a few people that you actually have to challenge to get into their house.
there's something under the chair.
Oh, I can't sit on the chair.
No, you cannot
something
sit
under
on
it.
The queen's chair.
There's something under it.
There is something on.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
called a footboard. It's for not keeping. It's for keeping your feet straight.
Talk to the guards.
Greetings.
His Majesty. It's not a queen's chair.
Yeah.
He's a single dad. What are you gonna do?
There's actually a
There's a queen.
But
Hello.
this just in: the queen is actually the king in drag. They're called queens. You're welcome, Kane. You're never gonna stop thinking about that now.
Is it Cloud from Final Fantasy VII again?
No,
look,
better.
save point.
Because he's actually royalty instead of just being an ass.
We're only level 1. I thought we'd be level 100 by now. This game sucks.
What was that first word? Wrestle?
Russell.
Russell.
It's the name.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a word.
Shut
Thank
up.
God.
I mean, it was a word. It's just.
It's really weird that the controller vibrates when you open something.
Cyrus.
Don't put it on your dick. Just don't.
It's not a massage machine, God.
Church of the Flame.
A complete history.
I need that book.
Church of the Flame is actually the prequel to Fire Emblem.
I see.
You're more on top
Yeah,
of
it
our
does.
collection than
We're all
I am
religious
here.
and shit beforehand.
The
Just
thing is,
sign.
like, it's all,
Get the fuck out.
It's actually a sacred flame.
Yeah,
Is what guides
they
them
basically
all.
oh yeah, and in Fire Emblem they basically worship an emblem of fire.
Yep. Oh, in Fire Emblem. They worship an emblem of fire.
Who was it given to them by? The white dragon. What's her name? Remember her name?
For someone known as the most brilliant mind.
When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy.
But,
He wants to dick too?
I know you actually interact with her in
Everybody
Radiant
wants to
Dawn.
dick.
Everybody
Like you
wants
actually
to dick.
meet her and interact with her in
Yeah.
Radiant Dawn.
But she's a lot more professional about it.
One of my favorite parts about Radiant Dawn was that she makes everybody's weapons like celestial weapons at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I just created a bunch of really OP weapons and went into that final battle.
Naga?
Naga, yes.
Thank you. Naga and Grima.
Grima's the evil one.
Yep.
Isn't
douche?
You're the evil one.
Doesn't Naga die at the end of Path of Radiance? In the
We
Radiant
haven't
Dawn?
been able to play it.
We weren't able to play that one. The
No,
first
I
one-
think she goes
the one
to
that we've been
sleep.
able to actually play is.
I think
is
actually
Awakening.
she dies.
Slumber?
She gets replaced by Tiki. I'm pretty sure.
Well, Tiki is the her
Yeah, it's her
like,
avatar.
follower.
It's
yeah.
her avatar.
Yeah.
They really need to dust down there.
Yeah, honestly.
Hey, no,
No.
keep it as you know.
Those
you
are
don't understand.
inquisitive sparkles.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand.
Ah.
This right here is all magically leveled out at the correct levels to keep every single book pristine, so that you don't break it.
And that cloud right there, that's not dust. It's magic.
Do you believe it's magic? You know.
I will believe it's not.
The headmaster would like to see what ones.
Oh yeah, the headmaster.
Why is everybody he's canonically interacted with so far a woman?
Yeah.
Because a librarian and two
Of
students.
all the
one being a
times.
princess.
Fuck.
What might that be?
The truth.
The tome seems to have gone missing.
I see.
Missing? I'll begin looking.
Okay, I just like to point out, look at all the bookshelves for a minute.
Yep.
They all look exactly the same.
Yep.
Does not look like a single book is missing.
No,
Well,
it looks
do
like
you see all
there's
the ones that are
one
leaned
from
over?
each shelf missing. Just
No,
one.
At
I
least
see
two,
two.
actually.
I see two
At
on the
least
red
two.
one.
And then it looks like there's another one missing from the silver books as well, and one from the purples.
Well,
I
no,
said
no. It's one
one
from the
on each
silvers
shelf.
because if you go off the green, they're lined up.
Yeah.
It
It's
is-
one from the silvers, two from the red, and one from the purples.
Yep.
On every shelf.
Every
There's-
single shelf.
There's
has
at least
missing
20 books missing.
Now, to be
Ugh.
fair, that's not unheard of. Or you'll learn later on.
You enter.
No, yeah, he's a dude.
Oh, I also love how every book in this world is among one of 4 colors.
I love how
Five,
every
sorry.
bookcase has to be set up the same exact way.
Exact same.
You don't understand. It's very important how they keep order.
It's one of the things that's always
Like,
bugged
no,
me about
no.
bookshelves and
Let's be
video
real here,
games.
though. Let's be real here.
Here's
though.
the thing.
This guy's so much of a douche, I could believe it.
Here's
The
the
headmaster
thing.
is that much of a douche.
I decree
That treatise on arcane
that
studies.
all bookshelves must look exactly the same and carry the exact same 20 books.
No, in this guy's opinion, knowledge is is property that should never be given out freely.
So he's a right cunt.
He is a right cunt.
His name is Headmaster Yvonne.
Yep.
It reminds me of Yevon, one of the antagonists of Final
10?
Fantasy X. I
Yeah.
already don't like him.
Yep.
He kind of looks like
Went
him
out of your
too.
way
Just
to
add a
cite-
bunch of
to
blue
cite
hair
all
on
of
him,
the
you're
text.
good.
Yeah. Make him floaty and basically a demon. Glad you played through 10, so you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I didn't play through. I got just a little ways in.
Oh, okay. Did you
Just
watch
enough to
somebody
learn
play
the
it?
references.
I just know about it. My
Yeah,
dad played
well-
it when I was a kid, so.
This is how pissed off he is at having the book cited, which means that probably at most a paragraph of the entire book was said. And he's getting that pissed off at the situation.
That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
Why is he in like a boxing position?
Because he's a douche and he's angry.
The best part is
they have the same animation
he
sprites
has-
for like everybody when they're in.
Combat,
fighting.
injured.
he has dramatic wind going on at the bottom of his robe.
Yeah.
Enough, Cyrus.
Cyrus is also another name that
Yes, he
sounds very
does.
familiar.
It's sure to fall on deaf ears.
I mean, don't you?
Yes, he does. Yeah, Yvonne does have a picture of himself on the
Who
wall.
doesn't though?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Kane's painting usually sits where that lightsaber is, but he takes it down and puts it with the lightsaber whenever you come over. If he's
Yeah.
embarrassed.
I understand.
I caught him doing it once.
Is power, and power is
And then he saw me take it down.
And put up the lightsaber.
Yeah. She was more embarrassed than he was.
What happened to the
My sincere apologies.
your blade?
It won't happen again.
Yeah.
Aha!
Been up there for a while.
Anything else
Yeah.
you need of me?
You even commented on it when he moved it. The feeling when both you and I realized at the same time you fucked up.
Oh no, I fully am aware that I fuck up, but I just fuck up so often that I just stop caring.
Wait.
That was
There
like
was
you really-
one last thing.
He fucked up.
Next week. Next week.
Sir?
Means for me next.
That
Yeah.
Cyrus. Who voices Cyrus?
Archives will be
That's
closing
what I do.
early
We'll have
today.
on it.
If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Happy son of a bitch.
Gods.
Oh yeah, and then whenever in
Steve
parentheses,
Suffer.
Adam
For-
West's lesser.
I don't
Any-
think that's
anything in
I don't
parentheses
think
is just info.
Thank you
Yeah.
for your
Pretty
concern.
self-
The Order
What?
1886.
Grace.
Oh,
Beyond my
Grayson?
way.
he's not who I was thinking about, but
Or Sir.
Anybody else that
Enter.
and
you probably have to click.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
cut her off, my dude.
Unless he said,
Hi.
excuse me, headmaster.
What's the matter?
Yeah, but you didn't get to hear her say headmaster.
Hi, Therese.
Hmm. Uh,
I was curious of what else.
I don't understand why his desk is so far forward and he's standing so far behind.
Because
Because
he
he
needs all that
needs to
space
keep
to pace.
filthy plebs
Dark
away
Space,
from
he
him.
was Jack.
I've never even heard of that.
I'm guessing there's nothing else in here if I try and go
No, there is nothing in. Like literally, there is nothing in there except for story-related shit.
Down.
He loved
No, you
Back
can't.
here.
Down.
You can't.
Down.
You can't.
can I help you?
Professor Albright.
A moment.
Did you
of
have any
time.
luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Hey, boo.
Say it is not so.
Well, this is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it might have been stolen.
You added like 2 words to that sentence.
Actually,
Actually, that's not even there. Oh my god.
There's actually a lot of books about.
Oh
stolen.
shit, guys.
And as you know,
Those
the
bookshelves look
keys in
different.
the vault are entrusted
Yeah.
to only select few.
Dude, look at how different these bookshelves are.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Headmaster's gonna come down on these guys hard. He's gonna burn
It's the
this place to the
library.
ground.
This is the library.
Dude.
Wait, no. I got it. The reason why all the ones downstairs look the same, and the reason why the ones in the headmasters is the same, is because they're very special books. They can't be removed.
They actually appreciate this. Almost every single one of these bookcases look different.
very interesting.
Except for the fact that downstairs they were all the
Except
same.
every other bookcase looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Now, again, my statement is that those ones are literally all done by the headmaster, so they all look the same
Yeah.
because he's a dude.
Actually, you can see
Very anal.
the very same.
You can
Yeah,
see
there's
them,
a few
Yeah.
repetitive
but it's
patterns.
there's so few and far between that it's like
We aren't even paying attention to what's being said.
I'm
right
paying
now.
I already know
I'm
what's
not.
going on. You two are the ones that are needing to look at the
If it
story.
had been stolen, I would have said
I would say
I couldn't read the rest of
the
that.
city guard.
Yeah, I know.
City guard.
But I can see that you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Meet Sherlock.
Meet Sherlock.
He has
Indeed.
mystery.
Cyrus likes to complete mysteries. Private Eye style.
He doesn't solve the mysteries, he completes them. Makes them impregnable.
Pretty much. Once a
But
puzzle
that
is placed
rogue
before me,
will
I simply
impregnate
cannot
those
rest
questions.
until I've worked out a solution. How far be it from me to stand in your way. Must be tough being you. Yes.
Baka.
To me.
Uh-huh.
It
I'll
is.
not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash.
You know,
I want to see a person.
I'm what? There.
No, that's blinking. He's talking about batting an eyelash.
just the eyelash. That's
She
why
has
it's
to
so
invent
difficult.
a bat first.
Yep.
And then.
And the game is afoot.
But no, he, See, that's what makes it so hard, though. You have to bat
Who?
just the eyelash. You can't get anything else.
Fire with Mercedes as to where the library is. He's the library. Guard at the front door would know who's been frequenting
Yes,
the library
I
lately.
told you that,
and-
Caustic.
Who?
We already told you
Sherlock
that,
for
but
it's a puzzle game that's on the
a puzzle detective game.
point and click.
I can scrutinize and don't glean new knowledge from the townspeople. Hey. I'm gonna lie the fuck out of you.
Scrutinize.
Why?
Let's see.
Alright! What was that?
Why?
He
They all-
literally did a twirl and...
That's
They
all
all
of
do
them
it.
do that whenever
Jesus.
they're doing their
Alright.
testimony.
He
Of course,
spiked the
I've got a
lens
key to
real
the
hard.
archives. And no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes, is all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway?
Fucking shank this bitch.
Most intriguing.
We're not the road.
Actually,
you're-
you can't shank anybody in town unless you are one of the talent.
Yep. Those are the only way that you can fight anybody in town.
Right.
That's not.
I have to go back into the library?
Yep.
You kidding me?
To talk to Mercedes
Jesus Christ.
and this random dude,
Why send me out if there are people to talk to in here?
because he has to.
Yeah.
He has to stand outside in the
Let's
public.
see
and think.
now.
Let's see now. Testimony: the key to the archives. Oh, I haven't got that, but I'm not surprised someone has stole the tome, considering how much they're worth. Like, I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. Russell's situation.
Stab him.
Most intriguing. He knows the value of the tomes and is burdened with debt to boot.
It just makes me happy.
Testimony: only Headmaster Yvonne and the guards stationed outside should have a key to the library archives. Most intriguing. Very interesting. Only the headmaster and the guard possess keys to the special archives. That's accurate. Yep. You have to go back into the building for... Oh, you actually... I think you hit R on accident.
Hey.
No. Like, you... Hitting R turns on and turns off the mini.
Oh.
Or maybe it's just weird. Wrong R, that's the Z part.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't really understand it either. I think it's for screenshots. The door is to the left. There's nothing. Here, I've already left.
I still want... There's
He
a
has to see for himself.
There's a part of me that always wants to explore and see. They made the rooms. May as well check them out.
True enough, true enough. True.
But yet they couldn't make different bookshelves.
Hey, bookshelves are hard, man. You want to
Yeah,
make an entire
drawing
building?
squares.
You want to make an entire building? That's easy. You want to make bookshelves that all look the same? That shit's hard, man. Because how do you make them all look like they should all be there, bro?
They look out of place because they don't look different.
How do you know How do you know that these people aren't just like, okay, we'll have the blue books be here, alphabetized, and we'll let the green and red books be here, alphabetized. So who has possession to the keys?
Obviously, Russell and the librarian.
But of course.
It all makes sense now. There are only 2 keys to the archives, one belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? Guards.
Headmaster. He's the dick.
He is a dick, but he would keep an eye on his precious treasure. It's further known that he hasn't been on, like the headmaster hasn't been there because it's covered in coffee. However, the guard has been sleeping.
Oh.
Easy to lift the key off of his person.
Well, the guard isn't there anymore.
So is it possible the guard is our man?
No.
No.
He's a man.
No.
He wouldn't have the motive. He doesn't fucking like books. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is
Dude
to
in the
say,
library.
one of my colleagues. Russell! Most likely one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means...
Put it all together, and our villain is... Russell. No, you don't get the choice this time. It's
The culprit is.
I should be allowed to make a mistake.
Indubitably, that shifty scholar, Russell.
Indubitably.
Dare say my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
Now all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime.
I would like to point out his logic is foolproof. That the guard who guards the place that has all these valuable books and stuff has no idea the value of the thing that he's guarding and couldn't have lied and said that he hates
actually
books.
a pretty common thing where guards don't actually
Also,
know
it's-
the value.
It's actually to help protect
Yeah.
it, so people
If
don't
you're
get
guarding
it.
something, you know there's something valuable.
Yes, but there's also just
You're not given a number.
This is
so
it's like an academy guard. You know, the person's there to keep order, like more. Just
My
there to be a
issue is that he's
statue of order.
assuming that the guard is just an idiot and couldn't piece those things together.
So you're upset that he assumed his gender.
Yeah.
Okay.
He even called the guard a man.
Assumed.
Assumed.
You never know when danger might strike, so save often.
It's
They want
like we
saves
haven't
coming.
done that already.
They want saves coming.
I mean, if they promote saves coming.
They're fucking
I saved it
disgusting.
exactly 30 minutes.
Nice.
That's it. Show's over. We did it.
You achieved your goal. in
No,
life.
now you gotta reach. Now you gotta reach the second part of the quest, which is get to an hour on the.
I thought it was to get the 69 minutes on the thing.
Yeah.
No, that'll take too long.
Take 9 minutes
Hi.
too long.
Is
You do realize
no.
Nope, Caustic
that
was
it actually
here
goes.
earlier.
It actually
Yeah.
goes by
Caustic's a better fan than
yeah,
you
get
are.
owned by Caustic. God.
or it actually goes up to 59, and then it jumps over to 1 hour. So it's not
So there's Steady Foe. Now you know that he's
weak to daggers or swords.
no, I think
What is that?
no. It's going better. Well, if he hits B, we'll see. He didn't.
Sword. Those are- Now you'll see that you have a club. You can hit it. You can hit the.
Smack him over the fucking
You
head.
can either hit him with a club, or you can go your scholar skills, which is where your anything that requires the use of SP, which is spell points.
Mana.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I did not pay attention to how combat works at all when we did the demo because I wasn't playing.
That's fine. Basically, what it is that there is a grouping of vulnerabilities that
fire
will
is one of
break the shield. I can
guess
guarantee you
fire.
with that one, ice is not one.
Yeah.
If you were to use ice, it
No,
wouldn't do
R.
anything. Yeah, if you hit R, you can level it up to a maximum of 4. Boom.
Free.
4. You
Well,
can have a
because when
level
it's-
4.
There's
Yes, you have 1 that's
Oh, yeah, I
nothing,
get
2, 3, 4.
I always thought there was 5 dots.
Learn now that the club is able to break it.
Yep.
It's just weak to you outright, except for ice.
Now, there is a list in how the vulnerabilities go, and it never changes. It's sword, polearm, dagger, axe, club, bow, fire magic, ice magic, lightning magic, wind magic, light magic, and dark magic.
There are only 6 weapons?
Now let me double check.
Or
that.
archetypes.
I think polearm is after. I think axe.
I don't know what this guy's weak to. I don't know. I just fought one.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is that it does
Yeah.
keep the vulnerability,
Congratulations!
which is really nice in my opinion.
Woo! Then she'll send me it and I'll show it on stream.
Yeah! 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 But basically, in this one, with this, you can tell that whatever the next vulnerability is either a polearm or a dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, it's swords, spears, daggers, axes, bows, stabs, fire, ice, lightning, wind, holy, dark, and dark.
Holy being light.
Yeah. Okay, Kane, you can stop fapping now. It's making all of us uncomfortable.
No, I got it. Can't. Once I start, I can't until I finish.
Sure.
Oh,
You've already finished well before. We've already seen it trick.
That's pre. I can't.
Thank God. It's like... Now it's just pure... Now you're just giving me a headache. Burn, bitch.
Yeah, but it's not
Takes
as
way
good
too long
as
to kill
red
one
velvet,
club.
so...
Dude, I love carrot cake.
I
Pretty
usually
good,
end up
Dude,
using
apple
his-
spice cake.
Never
Oh
had
my
it.
god,
Fucking
your mom's
delicious.
apple spice
Cherry cake is fucking amazing.
I've never had it.
It's so
I have
good.
no idea how to get to that chest.
Which
You want
chest?
up above me?
No, there's one below that we still have yet to really find out how to get to.
I'm sure Kane and I can use our sleuth skills to figure it out.
And now you know polearm!
Now that I know all his weaknesses, it means nothing. It's gonna be exactly the same.
However,
You
you
are
will
low on
you
health.
will see these enemies in other locations, and they will.
Yeah, because I was fighting the last one just with a club and it was taking too long to push.
Yeah.
No, your health is low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It got low because I was
Oh.
fighting just with my club.
That's a. You basically, with any of the mages, you will sooner or later become absolutely worthless to
That's
use a.
Probably.
In your items, you have a healing brief. It heals
But-
500 health.
Coconut's nasty.
I
Yes,
am
it
not
is.
a fan of coconut.
I
Also
hate
not
coconut.
a fan of coconut.
Well, I'm not a fan mostly because I don't like the texture of coconut.
I've never had a carrot cake with coconut frosting.
I have
No,
always
they're
had it with
talking
cream
about German
cheese, and I
chocolate cake.
fucking
Huh?
hate it.
Talking about German chocolate.
Oh.
They need to. I need to make a petition to have people.
Although-
This
stop.
is my house, bitch!
They need to have people.
Actually, a lot of carrot
stop.
cakes do have coconut in the cake, not the
Well,
frosting.
it's not mainly
I know.
that,
Well, the
which
big
is
thing
fine
is-
with me.
The big thing is that they need to stop with the damn cream cheese frosting.
I like cream cheese.
I fucking hate cream cheese.
Ooh, what's this
Well,
one?
okay,
Oh, it's the fire version.
no gulags. Oh, nice. Your true sight gave you your.
I mean, I can tell by looking at it. It's the fire version, so
Yeah.
weak guys.
However, there's a few things that you look at going, hey, you should be weak to this, and then find out, no, you're not.
I hate the straight up sentinel. I hate them so much.
Pierce him through.
No.
Thank you, Cossack. Cream cheese icing is the best kind of icing.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Actually, my
yes.
cream cheese
No.
frosting
It is sour as fuck.
my cream cheese
That's-
frosting at the
that's
bakery
the
is really
point.
sour.
No.
The sweet-
It's terrible.
It's sweet.
No, it's not.
It's super
Cream
sweet.
Cheese is not
Down there.
sweet.
You're right.
Yeah,
And forward.
easy.
We'll just go.
Minotaur. Hey,
I
got
mean,
some
you
armor.
can revisit dungeons
If you
at
hit
any
X,
time,
the
so.
top button,
Well, there you go. It was just an
and then go
unmarked
to
path.
equipment. You can just hit. There's an optimal.
Cream cheese icing is sweet. It's fucking amazing.
So I grew up on the Betty
You can
Crocker
optimize to make it
cream
real
cheese,
quick.
and I like that. But my cream cheese at work is gross.
See, I love
Shit.
the. I
I work
love.
at a bakery.
See, when I worked at Happy Joe's, their cinnamon
check the
sticks
accessories.
have
They might have
an
there might be
icing
an
that you put on top.
I don't remember.
That icing is so fucking sweet, and it's a cream
It's-
cheese icing. It's
I
so fucking
hate
good.
cream
It's
cheese
weird that
frosting,
there are
'cause
only
no matter how
6
sweet
weapons.
people say, it's always so sour.
I've never had sour cream cheese.
It's disgusting.
Ever.
Yeah, when you said sour, I looked at you like, what?
No, it has
It
always
tastes
been
sour
fucking
to me.
sour to me.
And
I
also,
get that.
taste is extraordinarily
Subjective.
subjective.
Which is why coffee is just nasty.
It is.
It is
100%. But here's the thing. I could if I just chugged it, like, it's kind of like beer. If I just chug it, I can
Fire.
drink it. It's the aftertaste that I can't stand.
See, it's the initial taste for coffee for
I can't
me.
even
See,
do
I
the
like,
smell.
I love the smell.
The smell
love
of
the
coffee
smell
is
of
amazing.
coffee.
Oh god.
Like, but if it's like a French vanilla hazelnut, like my mom always makes, smells absolutely delicious. It tastes amazing, but the frickin' aftertaste of coffee is such an asinine flavor.
Coffee's just disgusting outright.
I can, like I
The
said,
smell is amazing, but
if I chug it, like beer, if I chug it, I can
beer is
get
also
through it.
nasty.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like I need to chug it. It's the aftertaste that that really turns me off.
So, the boost point when you're using your weapon, you can multiple on your weapon.
And it just
Spells.
enhances
And for
damage.
spells and
And here you go with jump.
oh yeah, job points basically allows you to
Healing
unlock
is
new
restarted.
skills.
Guys, they finally found a use for the JP. Now we
Yep.
can transfer our saves over from GTA 5 and get tons of skills.
Yes,
That's how that works.
of course.
God. Still don't know
X.
what that's supposed to do.
If you hit X, you can then go to skills, and it'll give you once again the input.
Beer is
You'll need to hit A
nasty
again to
as
hit
fuck.
Osiris, and then
The
basically
closest
just,
thing to beer I
choose,
can do is Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Analyze
that is the
pretty
closest.
Nice. Basically, it allows you to do 1 through 4 knowledge of their weaknesses.
Yeah, it'll
Getting lightning
it'll be
bolts.
true Libra, especially essentially.
Lightning bolt is basically like Ice Wind or Fireball. It only does 1 AOE hit. Firestorm, Blizzard, and Lightning Blast are a double hit. They would hit for 2.
Okay.
But they cost significant.
How much?
It's
Yeah.
all just 30, and then the next.
Yep.
and
the
then
first
next
perk
one-
is always 30. The second perk will be 50. The third perk will be 100. Then 500. Then 1,000.
Sorry,
then 3,000.
You know, his skill is literally just dispel Libra, except he has a passively.
But yeah, he will grant at the beginning of every match 1 weakness, and then that one basically allows you to see the health and the
One of
and
either one.
another 1 to 4 of his weaknesses depending on how much you can.
But yeah. So, does running actually cause more aggro?
It makes the screen go red.
It could. Don't exactly know because
We haven't exactly counted cases.
it's not exactly reliable. Plus, with Cyrus on it, you can actually get one of his perks is that you don't want to deal with too many enemies.
That's
you
adorable,
know
you
it's
guys.
Not. Which one? Okay, are you talking about Norse, or are you talking about Greek, or are you talking
What's going on?
about Roman? Because if it's Greek or not Roman, no, beer was not a nectar of the god.
That
You only
No,
just
it
found
was
out
it was
about
Necker and
Roman Nog
Ambrosia.
recently.
Norse mythology, I could see beer and ale, but that's because Valhalla is a drinking tavern.
Essentially.
Yeah,
And that's where you see where you build up your JP and then your XP.
something that
So
I always.
just
Ace,
keep an
why
eye
do you
on
have
it.
such a hate on good shit?
Nope.
Yeah,
You
that's
love
Yeah.
shitty shit.
Yeah, if you go up,
Yeah.
you can bypass. If you
You're
take
a
the-
merchant. Yes, you are.
Yep.
I was joking.
He is. A
He was
merchant.
not.
He is always. He will always be a merchant. I recommend just making sure to have 10 healing grapes on you.
You may want to hold.
Oh,
But what
For-
was that?
That was a robe.
It was just the robe.
Oh no, you're fine. The robe is the
That
base.
you're
Is
in the
basic.
cell.
armor.
XP 5.
I have yet to find
Keep
a
all your
reason to
herbs,
sell
'cause
this.
I'm just
good
looking at
for
what they
Alvin.
do right now.
I know. Yeah, the herbs. The herbs are for
Well, the herbs you can also use for
Alvin
yourself
or for
when
yourself.
you get hit
But
by
Alvin
stuff.
is better to have. You can concoct shit.
Healing grade. Like 50?
50,
Oh,
yeah.
I'll buy 7. Fuck. Only 50. That
You
full
want
heals
that
me and more.
inspiring.
Yep. It'll full heal you up until about level 7 or around that.
I figure it'll be good for a few levels.
It is.
Also, you can heal.
Especially because you're a mage, you
outside
have a
of
lot less
battle
health.
too. and get your mana back up.
That is annoying.
You have to go in and use the items.
Old
For
school
that, it
JRPG stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't heal up. It does heal fully once you level up, though.
Yep, both.
Yeah, well, I noticed that. Why I'm not healing until I'm pretty low.
I use that to my advantage the last time we did one
Yeah,
of these.
because you got Alpha. Got that one.
Bye, nerd.
Not bad. A passing.
No, if you guys could cash in those chips, then Tumblr would be a much richer site than it is.
What chips?
Offended chips,
Yeah, Tumblr would be the richest site there is.
right?
If you go, there's 2 more chests. One that goes up and around that corner. I don't know if you got that one in there.
I got the one on the right. I can get...
Novocaine. Yeah.
Are you still all Novocaine? Aww. He had to get his.
Novocaine does suck.
You blow.
I'm also
really
immune
had
to it quite a bit.
Ooh!
What?
He's watching it.
I just was pulling it up because we were kind of in a lull, and I saw this.
Fine. Oh god. Oh god. How is he fine?
I don't know.
How does a human
Probably
being like
because
that?
of the
He
gut
became
check.
a taco. He became a taco.
I'm just watching it. I'm just like, oh my god. That's definitely true. I would much rather feel Novocaine than the drill.
Same. Same. But
Whoa.
unfortunately, I
Ugh.
always feel it.
Is
Sucks.
this guy only weak to magic?
He could be.
I don't remember.
I think it's
Just-
light. I think it's light, ice, and
He's weak to stabs.
then it is either light or dark. I think he's weak
I
to
think
light.
he's light.
Yeah,
But you don't have
he's
any
undead,
life, so-
makes sense.
Yeah, you should be like having an absolute vendetta against him.
Ah, I'm not that character.
Oh.
I mean,
I mean, it still does. A
It
decent
does
amount
more
of damage.
yeah, it
and-
definitely does more damage than stab.
Yeah.
Boom!
I only just.
Burned.
Yeah. I only just recently got a staff that actually does an okay amount of damage, and I'm
No.
level 27.
See, we have one that does an okay amount of damage, and by that we mean that it does 49 instead of 2.
No, it's actually in the hundreds.
Oh, yours is actually in the hundreds?
Yeah, it was one of the ones. It's called a pole arm, or it's called a pole staff. That one
Essentially
actually-
the kind of staff you'd use if you were a monk in D&D.
The last time I went to the dentist, I had to just kind of grip down on the chair and pretend like it didn't hurt.
With gallons.
Because they already gave me the maximum dose of Novocaine that they could.
That means they missed a vein.
No.
It's just
Shit.
got immunity.
I'm
Some people have that.
That
Kind of
sucks.
I've never been able to be fully numbed
I'm
while under
sorry.
Novocaine. I get it from him.
See, can I just see? For me, I just want to be knocked out.
Yeah,
I don't even want.
but
I
it's
don't
like
wanna see
4 times
shit.
more expensive.
I know. You know what I really want though? Can I just have? I would like to be completely Novocaine. Like I will take the Novocaine. Give me some freaking VR glasses that I can just sit and watch a movie or something while this is going on.
Mhm.
Because
By the way-
I do not want to see it.
I would like to point out, he's like, are you in the habit of walking into people's lives without knocking? I killed like a dozen dudes on the way here. You can't tell me you didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've
Even
had
the
times
sound
where I
of
focus
magic.
too much.
Or the-
Explosions,
Literal explosions!
crystals.
Coming out, Russell. Playing dumb is just going to drag the sound for both of us.
You're
Let's
the
cut straight to the
culprit.
heart of the matter. You're a thief, and I can prove it.
This is case closed all of a sudden.
But what the hell's you can?
Objection!
Overruled! Unfortunately for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak,
Fuck
your
you.
friend the guardsman was just waking from his little slumber. But that's impossible. He was asleep. I'm
when the dentist
positively...
talked to you and you're like, dude, you have your hands in my mouth. I still talk back. But I'll talk back to anyone. Hey,
And then,
they understand.
yeah. So how's your family?
They mainly do it to just
I'm really
be able
happy
to...
for you there.
It's to calm you down.
Yeah.
It is, but all it does is make me wonder what the hell you're doing to my mouth. I can't feel my mouth already. Why are you doing it?
It's just a conversation.
It's also, some do it specifically so that they can hear whether or not you're still feeling the numbness to know whether or not they need to give you another dose.
Ow, ow, ow. No, trust me, they'll know. They'll go, ow. Damn it all to hell. It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all. I'll attack you. And be like 5 times your size.
What the fuck?
That is not 5 times. I am the size of his foot.
That happens with all of
Ice this bitch.
Alright.
I'm actually gonna fireball his 2 buddies.
Oh.
Get rid of them first.
Oh, poor Ace. He tried to eat.
Nice. That sounds fun.
It does sound fun.
Tried. Yeah, that would be a trying experience.
What's the second part of that screen?
Oh, that's just my alerts.
Ah,
stuff.
so that we can actually pay it to the
So I can walk up and be like, read it?
Yeah.
Instead of it just popping down real quick.
Read it! Toss your toe, you asshole.
He actually knows now.
I think he's weak to.
I'm just trying to get rid of the 2
I know.
randos first. Boss fighting tactics 101.
Oh god, I came at the wrong time. I turned it back on just to see this part.
Oh!
Just to see him get a taco.
Send me the link to that exact thing so I can show it.
Do you want it on? Do you want it on?
If you can give me just
Here, I'll copy the link, and I'll send it to you via Messenger, direct message.
Alright, so I get to go again before he goes? No, he goes right after me.
Unless you were to break him, but I don't think you.
I need
Break
otherwise
it.
I'm gonna die.
Let's try this.
You're also out of SPC.
Yeah, I know.
Dang. Okay, well the link is. God. It's so much worse.
Let's try this.
What, anything on big screen?
Just seeing it.
Stop.
We take you from your
Video game?
from your video
To a
games for a
country.
quick you're not on the site, by the way. It's not showing very well. Okay. Then fine. Be
This
that
is
way.
amazing.
God, this looks so pain.
I love the 2 people who just stop and watch it happen.
Yeah, these 2 people just going right down the stairs right there. You see them
What?
going, what the?
Alright, we good now? We going back to the game?
God, that looks
Are you
so
sure?
painful.
You don't want to watch YouTube videos?
Shut up.
You
could have kept fighting.
I could have. Yeah.
people,
Oh, okay, they're gone. Never mind. I was gonna hit them with a fucking big wind-up attack, but no, they're dead.
I'll use the big wind-up attack on him then.
There we go. Oh, he has 3 bars.
Yeah.
I've seen it go up to 9.
So if I use a boost,
Cuz Caustic.
if I use a boost and hit him, does it take out multiple?
Yes.
okay, what it does is that if you hit him with this, you'll have 2 attacks with your club.
Okay.
3 attacks with your club.
And
4
that'll break
attacks
it.
will be next.
That's what I wanted.
If you use it with magic,
And now you have a
just
level
get
3
stronger.
Yeah, I
spell.
know.
You can have up to a
I
level
know
3
that.
right now. Oh yeah, if you use your boost attack, you don't gain a boost.
Yeah. I got that
That's-
too.
Yeah.
Well, what
Hey, you're first this time.
Twice in a row, bitch.
Break him. So.
Caustic, you
I
think
would
this
highly
looks
recommend breaking
complicated?
this, by the way.
Yeah,
Really? This looks complicated to you.
It.
Oh,
looks
it's really, it's
complicated
not
on the
near,
outside.
in all honesty, it's a lot less complicated than you think. It's just a lot of planning to how you're gonna break the enemy.
It's pretty intuitive.
It's nice. I actually really
Once
enjoy
you
it.
play it, yeah. It
And-
does look like a lot's going on the screen.
Yeah, he did great.
I was operating under the assumption that magic can't crit.
Oh yeah, magic can
Oh,
crit.
It can?
Everything can crit.
Weird.
everything has the ability to crit.
We
Weird.
actually, Ulbrich has an, or no, Haunted.
Even items
technically-
have a ability to crit.
Weird.
Well, actually, items just automatically.
No, they don't. They don't automatically.
The, also,
They automatically.
Huh?
Muttering an name can't hate.
You keep doing that right when I'm about to break you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
you would
'cause
learn.
He's expecting you not to. He's doing a last ditch thing.
He's also a level.
He's
level
very
one.
low.
Oh, shit.
You
Yep.
killed him.
I was storing up a few because I had, like, this whole thing planned. You threw it all out the window.
By dying.
You got 1,000 money.
Way to go.
What
Just
what an
die.
asshole, right? Who just dies like that?
Fucking douchebag.
Christ. Can you believe that guy?
Can't believe that guy.
Wow. I bet you agreed with Thanos.
Debatable, actually. Because, in all honesty, he's a douchebag for doing it, but on the same token, every time he's done it, it's been super prosperous.
I mean, it's also not the greatest. It has a lot of flaws.
Oh, definitely. I didn't say it didn't have flaws. I'm saying
Can we steer the conversation back towards the game instead of on Avengers?
No. Have you seen it yet?
Do you
No.
have a soft drink?
It's been like 2 months since that movie came out.
Do you
And I'm
have a
waiting
soft
for it to
drink?
come out on DVD.
It's your fault that you haven't seen it.
And I have successfully avoided most spoilers.
If you know the comics, you know them.
No,
not just
he's
go see it
he
in
actually
real time?
he's very different from in the comics. In the comics, all Thanos cares about is impressing his girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Deadpool takes anyways.
Who's cheating on him with that.
She prefers Deadpool.
Let's be real here. Well, that's the reason why she's cheating on Thanos with her.
You don't cheat on someone because you prefer them over the person you're cheating with.
Ask most of my exes.
He's confessed to the full extent of his crimes and revealed the names of his business associates.
Yeah, that would be great if you didn't do that. Thank you.
Tony Stark dies.
I know.
Dude,
That was
It
the
was-
spoiler I learned.
it was crazy. It was crazy.
Actually, he does.
Spider-Man danced.
That was.
No, I know.
Oh, that's throwing at you.
I know.
Spider-Man was dancing all over the place.
I mean, that's technically true.
Yeah, I know
His fighting is kind of like dancing. He's all over the goddamn place. Dude, Spider-Man,
Spider-style martial arts is awesome.
he's one of the coolest fucking fighters in the MCU. Just
Yeah.
because of the way he is. I really can't wait for the next game.
Hey, come on! No spoilers!
What was the one I kept saying? It was like
You know-
Joe Swanson walks in Infinity War.
Mm-hmm. See, I really, really want
I see.
the fucking war that happened between Marvel and DC to be on the big screen.
Oh, they're
I
too,
want that so bad.
they're
See,
too fucking.
That's
much of an
that's
idiot.
debatable.
Right as always, Professor. What? You guys are dicks. Giving me all these fucking...
What was a wood tier comic?
Probably the
Infinity
comic
War.
series that was between Marvel and DC.
Because Infinity War was not a wood tier comic series. It's one of the best. It's why it's being made into a movie. It wasn't butchered.
I don't know. I don't remember.
He doesn't.
Honestly, the movie is better than the comic.
I'm
in
not
my
gonna
opinion,
lie, at
because
this
Thanos
point-
has a good reason.
At this point, I'm so sick and tired of all this morally gray bullshit. I just want to watch an old Superman movie because it's like good versus evil and nothing really
With
matters.
Christopher Reeves.
I don't even care. Just give me something old that has good versus evil, very black and white. Like,
By the way-
normally I love morally gray, but it's so overplayed now.
By the way,
Here's the thing. Literally all the comic series was about those two fighting each other. Is this an incredibly powerful thing, which is an entire reality folded into one single being, forces those two together, the two universes, and makes them fight each other.
by the way, here's a reason why I wouldn't want that as a movie.
But
the reason I wouldn't want it as a movie is because I don't want the DC cinematic universe, bringing down the MCU, and I don't want the DC cinematic universe leeching off of the MCU.
yeah,
No,
I understand that, but the whole reason why I want that movie series, that movie to be a thing, is because how that ends.
Let's go over that way or let's go over this way.
I don't want to sit
Is
next to him.
there's-
He has cooties.
There's this one character that's been in, I think, Marvel Comics for a long time. He's a little green guy.
For a long
He's
time.
really weak and all this other stuff. His girlfriend's like this super strong superhero. Blah
You
blah
basically
blah blah.
only missed a little bit. What
And-
just happened? Where are we going?
The
the
headmaster.
headmaster's office.
So
If you hit X, you can actually
this
see the
dude
objective
makes
in
the
bottom
mistake
right-hand
of
corner.
killing his girlfriend. So this little green, unassuming guy who's pretty much just been comedy relief, then gets pissed,
I
and
didn't check out
this dude just
What is this
disappears.
about? Watch the
Yeah.
crossword. Oh. This is another crossword. Oh, what you guys talking about? Hiding behind the banister.
No. Just gonna outright say no. The Nolan trilogy was fucking disgusting. It is the worst thing that has happened to DC.
That was the Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Heath
I thought
Ledger
DC in general was
as
the worst thing to
Joker
happen to DC.
in the Dark Knight.
Huh?
I thought DC in general was the worst thing to happen to DC.
No, the DC movies were the worst thing to happen to DC.
However,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman
The
was pretty
animated
freaking
ones
good.
were-
I did
Animated
Yeah.
movies are
I did
fantastic.
see Wonder Woman
Yeah.
a couple weekends
DC
ago. I
can
liked
only
it.
I'd
pretty
say
much
good.
do animated.
Literally,
No,
Ace,
Wonder
I
Woman's
have
really good.
explained it to you. I don't know how
Their
many
CW TV
times.
shows, they're
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Wonder
It's
Woman
just
is
fucking awful. They completely redo what made Batman a cool character. He was this detective. He was this very smart individual. In those, he was this rich boy that had everybody train him and do shit. Like, come on.
he did lose a lot of his world's greatest detective.
The reason I liked Batman is because he was smart. He was better because he was smart. What the Nolan North thing did, or the Nolan series did, is just made him, I'm strong, I can fight. Brr.
Brr.
Like that,
No,
you might as well make
because
him
they
fucking
attach them
Superman
to
at
walk
that
into the
point.
woods. They're called birds.
Which is really weird because they never are in anything cold.
Yeah, they don't make it cold. Actually, no. They actually survive the winter. So you could be cold while you get stuck by one.
You're true. So you're sitting there going, "Brr."
Brr.
What are we gonna call these things? Brr.
We're talking about...
Batman is not supposed to be deep, though.
If anybody's wondering, we're talking about the burrs, those little things that stick to your clothes and shit. Really common up here.
See,
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We had a lot of those in our
I think that
backyard
they
at
got
the house
fucked
in
up.
Central.
Yeah, we did. Jesus Christ.
The only thing good to come from that series of movies
We couldn't walk back
is
there without getting
the
covered.
Joker.
Right.
And even that I didn't
The
like.
poor Duke was
I
all over
liked him
too.
because it was a quiet, sinister, like a sinister joke.
He was truly evil at that
I
point.
feel
That's
like,
why
I
I
feel
liked
like
him.
Duke did
But
it
at
on
the same
purpose,
time,
though,
I
because he
hated
seemed to
that
enjoy
Joker.
us
Because
picking
he
him off.
departed from most of the things Joker did.
Yes. But I kind of, it was one of those, it was like refreshing, because up until that point, the Joker always was just this practical jokester with an evil, with a destructive
Do you know that
side.
there are actually 3 different Jokers?
Yeah, it's the golden era, the silver era, and the modern.
Well, no, there's actually, legitimately, canon, 3 people who act as Joker. It's not one person, it's 3 different people. And Batman figured this out when he sat in the Thinker's chair.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. I wouldn't call it hot garbage. I would call it.
It was just utter trash.
I won't call it good, but it's not. If you could get drunk and watch it and enjoy it, kind of.
I didn't mind Suicide Squad.
The original
I didn't
Christopher
mind it. It
Reeve
wasn't
Superman
great.
was my favorite
Oh, yeah,
DC
it wasn't
movie.
great.
Something that I'm actually kind of pissed off about, and this is just something that I really don't like. I do not like Jared Leto being. Or I think it's
Jared Leto.
being Joker. He is not a good Joker.
No.
He is an awful Joker, and he had so little time in Suicide Squad that I didn't feel any care for him.
You weren't supposed to.
I know.
You were supposed to feel care for.
Like when
her.
you're watching the
Yeah.
previews, all this thing is about Joker
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and it's just like you're supposed to sit there.
They
you're sitting
showed
there-
every one of his scenes
Yeah.
in the movie.
every one of his scenes that he was never in, like never
Yeah.
actually was in the movie.
While official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant lab.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both.
Well, no, he liked being the Joker. It's that they didn't use even a quarter of
Yeah.
what he recorded.
Exactly. He spent so much time recording everything and then not having anything actually on the screen.
I gotta give him props. The scenes he was in, he did fine in.
On the contrary,
But I would have liked to see more of his character and how he played him. I didn't get a good enough feel to see how he would have played.
See, the reason why I'm okay with the amount of edge is because they're all
I was
villainous. They're all these decrepit villainous people. They're not meant to be. They're not meant to be normal. They're in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
in search of an
For the
ancient
criminally
who
ill.
disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers
No
in
one.
the
Oh,
public,
okay. One talks like what?
continuing my
He talks like how they did in Suicide Squad.
No, but he just no one talks like.
That.
No one talks like that.
I don't see that.
It's probably
It's
cut off by
cut
the
Blocked by the
underneath
mic.
it.
Oh, it is. Wow. What
Like an
talking about a perfect
alcoholic.
placement.
Alcoholic over here have Mike's Hard laying everywhere.
What?
Said you're an alcoholic and you have Mike's
I
Hard
don't
laying
know. I
everywhere.
just don't think it's as bad as everybody's making it out to be. I won't say it's good, but I don't think it was that bad.
Now,
It was sub gamer
Yeah,
Breaker?
it's gamer.
game breaker. Are you
good day to you, Headmaster.
begone thought?
I mean, that's just DC in a nutshell.
Yeah.
An enigma as ever.
I will tell you, in Wonder Woman, I did not expect that
I
twist at
didn't
the end. By
really.
the way,
Hmm?
with who
Are you talking
with
about?
who the god actually
Oh,
was.
I knew it was.
I was
pretty easy.
expecting the chick.
Oh,
What?
I
Wonder
knew
Woman.
I knew pretty well who it was.
Oh, I was
Wait, what?
What is it?
the lady with the.
Oh no.
I was fully expecting her at
Oh,
first.
see, the problem is that she had too many failures.
Then
It was
you are
actually
true.
no.
And
Like
the old
I
guy had a
knew,
limp.
I knew who it was, or at least I had a pretty good idea that it wasn't gonna be one of the bad guys.
See, I knew it wasn't gonna for sure be the German
I see.
like
So you were
general or whatever.
That's right,
But-
Pink Mercy for good luck.
We don't need luck in this game.
I know, we got skill.
Not until just this
I will
moment.
say though, Ophelia's one always pisses me off because I've always died at least
And yet,
when
fathom your motive.
leading first person.
So, will Ophelia yet?
Lie.
No,
Oh.
she's a cleric. She literally was raised
Hey.
in a church,
You're always
and she's not a priest. She's like she's not a guy.
I just wanted you to pay more attention
It's
to
priest.
me.
A
Just
priest
a little
says,
priest.
wait, no. No, priests only go after young men.
Ultra
right?
priest.
That's why you
Yeah.
went to the headmaster.
Little boys.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's
totally,
good.
She's
Some
entirely
good.
fine. She is
Father's
completely
actual
peaceful.
Shepherd on top.
She is peace.
Wanted to get you in a
Sweetie
little
Todd.
trouble. I didn't think they would.
Oh, yeah.
Sky
Teresa's
High.
the one that basically
Can you ever forgive
By the way, in case you missed a lot of their dialogue, what happened is that Cyrus is being, he's leaving without pay, basically.
He's forced on sabbatical.
He's forced on sabbatical because she told him, told the headmaster that Cyrus was having an affair with the princess.
I can't sully the princess.
And they can't sully the princess's good name. So he's going on sabbatical while they try to figure things out.
So she really did want the dick.
No,
Oh, they've
Therese
got
wants
full
the
voice
dick.
acting now.
No, not entirely.
Only in this. Only in.
By the way,
Okay.
So
Therese is the one that wants the dick.
Yeah, I know.
Cyrus doesn't understand.
You think
A
she
struggle
wants
I've felt all my life.
Basically, she wants to date him, and he thinks that he was not being a good enough teacher because he was not helping her study well.
Indeed.
Literally a teacher to student relationship with him.
a genuine one, not a creepy
Yeah.
one.
She wants the dick.
She wants it. He does not. Basically, if you know the song "Don't Stand So Close to Me," this is literally it.
I liked Sky High quite a bit.
Yes.
I actually really did.
I wish I'd gotten a sequel.
Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
I didn't like The World of
Isn't
Tomorrow,
a
but I liked the
superhero
girl.
movie, but that's
I liked the girl.
it's an adventure movie. I wouldn't classify it as a superhero movie. Sky High was nice.
Sky High was fun.
I enjoyed it.
My favorite character was the rat girl.
You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of Scott Pilgrim.
I hated Scott
I
Pilgrim.
actually really like Scott
I
Pilgrim.
hate
thought it was
Scott
funny.
Pilgrim.
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was a lot of
Wait,
fun.
what movie?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I haven't seen it. Even though it's been out for
This makes me feel so old.
however many years.
You're telling me.
No, look at me. Are you telling me I need to watch it?
It's one of the single greatest movies I've ever seen.
Which one?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
It's fucking awful.
It's so
Dude,
good. You're wrong.
If we can find it, we should totally have a movie night. It's actually really good.
That and oh god, it's a movie about Cub Scouts during the zombie apocalypse. It's also really funny.
I've
but
heard of
it's
it.
Really
I never
dumb,
really
but
was
very
interested
fun.
in seeing it.
I really want to.
It's a really good movie. It's more of a.
It's the
more of a
reason why I
comedy
didn't was more because of the dumb. It's really dependent on the humor, and the preview did not sell itself to me.
Perhaps you're not quite as sharp.
One of my favorite things from Scott Pilgrim versus the World is your hair is dumb.
Yeah,
I've never seen Baby Driver. Or I have yet to see it.
I am not interested. In
I
seeing Baby
was
Driver.
interested in it, but
as I watched
can
the
wait.
previews, I just was not interested.
see, here's the thing. I also legitimately enjoyed Ready Player One.
I have
I've
not
not seen
seen
that
it,
either.
but as I've read the book and I've seen the previews and seen how they
You will
the
not like it.
previews, that's what I keep saying. That's what people keep telling me. I want to see it, and I'm going to separate book from enjoyment.
Yeah.
Like, I am going to watch the movie strictly for the movie's sake. However, I cannot tell you that as soon as I'm over that I can easily tell you this. I will say I enjoyed it, but
Who
You
use
did-
a conversation
you did it with
like
the-
that?
He does. He and Ace do. They're talking about Jurassic Park.
No. I meant who
Con-
leaves a conversation like that? He was just like, "Oh yeah, we'll see each other again if I don't die."
yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's. He's
Oh no!
Costa
Not
says
just
she
if
refuses to
I
watch
die.
Ready Player One.
It's if either die. If either one of them die. The Great Pestilence. Oh, he actually came from
I really want to see Ready Player One.
Neverland. I
It
kinda
was
thought so.
pretty good.
Which one?
They all kind
It-
of look like.
If you,
Which one?
I enjoy Easter eggs and nods to other things.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And the story of it is alright. It's not the best thing ever. It's an enjoyable movie. It's a good experience. As like a storytelling and dialogue on a whole, no, it's not that great. But Ready Player One.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it as just
Have
turn
you
off
read
my
the
brain
book?
and enjoy it.
Have you read the book?
I have not. I
I
have it over
highly
there, but I
recommend-
have not.
I don't have
highly
time to
recommend-
read anymore.
Actually, you know what? I highly recommend getting an
Which makes me
audiobook
sad.
of it with Joss Whedon.
It's Will
but
Wheaton.
It is Will Wheaton with Will Wheaton.
Will
reading.
Wheaton?
Yes, he
Oh.
reads it.
Oh.
I recommend it. Trust me, it's not that hard. It's things like
makes me feel so bad about myself.
don't. It's good. I highly recommend it. And then anything you just don't like. One of the big things about it, and you should know this because you watched the movie. Has anybody read the book or not, or not read the book or not watched the movie? I know you haven't, and I know you haven't. Okay, so I won't actually say anything. But the first key is literally one of the biggest
Read a little bit of it.
80s references ever. Like the first key and gate.
In the movie, it was.
Wait a minute.
In the movie, it was a race.
You want to know what it is in the book?
Yeah.
D&D.
Ah, nice.
The first key is literally going through the Tomb of Horrors.
See,
then,
in the movie, it's...
I spoiled something for Walking Dead for myself today, like a huge thing.
Technically spoiled it for me too, but I didn't care and I asked to be spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It'll
what I
always go
get for
from
going on
worst to
Wikipedia,
best.
though.
I mean,
I was-
technically, this is better than.
So I was trying to find out
gives
the
a big-
age
The
of one of
the
the characters
optimization
in
might
the
not.
show, like how old the actual character is, and it was like
They
trivia
look at the
section, and
physical
the very
attack and the
first one
elemental
was
attack
like,
before
And the elemental attack is pretty good on the
Spoiler.
stack.
Well,
Yeah.
But yeah, literally okay, does anybody care if I spoil this? And just for anybody who's listening, I'm spoiling this.
spoiler alert!
The first key and gate for Ready Player One is he goes through the D&D Tomb of Horrors.
Mhm.
He actually has a full map of it. And then he actually figures out where the traps are and goes through the entire puzzle of getting to the Lich King. Meets up with him and plays Joust. The 80s arcade game Joust. That is how he gets the key. And then the gate is him doing a virtual video, like where he plays the main character of... Oh fuck, what is it?
Can I actually use a
You know
shieldless
what-
character with his staff?
Yes.
Oh.
It's automatically
the
there.
shields are just like extra armor. They're just considered an apparel item. But it's basically you're watching. He's playing as the main character in the movie. God, I can't. Warmind. Warmind, where he basically is beating the guy at chess or whatever. Or,
The computer at
Like
chess. Would you like to play a game?
No,
like, you know, where the best
Warmind,
move is
not
not the-
Jigsaw.
No, I
Or
know, but the line is originally from Warmind.
Yeah, I know.
But he's like, he plays the game, and then the computer figures out that the best move is to just not play, and at that point he shuts off. And
Mhm.
I like that you can
mind you, I just spoiled that movie.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, well.
Okay, so at this point, end of spoilers. I'm done talking about it right
But yeah, the movie, it's literally a race.
now. Stupid as
What's Band of Brothers?
but it's Band of
I don't
Brothers
know
is
either.
actually an incredibly good movie, but I've only watched it like twice, so I don't have full recollection of it.
Do you know what's a really good movie that's
Holes.
full of 80s?
I don't know, but Holes is a really good movie.
Last Action Hero.
Dig it up
I've heard about that, but I haven't
It's
actually watched
pretty
it.
fucking good.
Which one is it?
Last Action Hero.
Is that the one where Arnold comes out as like a video game character and he's like,
Movie
"You're
character
gonna say
of an action
you're gonna say
movie?
your famous line," and he goes, "I'll see you soon," instead of like saying his actual line of "I'll be back" or something like that.
It's just like a different way of saying the same thing,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
Is it on any?
But then he goes,
like,
"See,
Hulu or anything?
I don't know, but it's so fucking good. It's full
What
of
is-
movie
oh, yeah.
bullshittery, and it's amazing.
Action here? What?
The
Last Action Hero. And when he gets brought into the real world,
I highly recommend anybody who has not read Ready Player One. I highly recommend, because especially if they're gonna butcher it in the movie like that.
look, if you look at it as a
they
different,
butchered it.
they probably did. Yes, I don't give a shit. Like I
know.
said, it's not good to sit down and watch for plot points. It's not good for just. It's good to turn off your brain, look out for references, and enjoy what's going on.
I just don't get it.
Eh.
Like, there's not even a race mentioned in the book.
Well, it. Okay, they modernized the movie,
There's Overwatch.
I get it.
Yeah,
I
there's
get it.
Overwatch,
Well,
there's
it makes sense
Halo,
because they're technically in the
there's...
future.
Yeah.
But I understand the references and stuff like that, but
There's a show called Last
the
Night in Europe.
entire premise of the egg hunt, is the fact that this guy lived in the 80s.
Yeah, I
and
know.
so everything was a reference to the 80s.
I get you, but,
I never saw A Wrinkle in Time.
Nearby.
never even heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Anyways, you can tell they definitely modernized a lot of the shit that they were talking about. But there is a good chunk of the 80s references, but most of the ones that you'll see, they explain what it is.
My problem is that I just don't want them. Well, I mean, you've already proven to me that they have, but they completely ruined the entire point of the egg hunt.
Yeah. Like I said, if you read the book, it's not going to be for you.
I know. I still want to see it.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Anyways, so they made the first one a race because racing's a more modern thing. Like, it's like, there's Donkey, or not Donkey Kong,
I
but
gotta know, what's the second and third one?
the second one is a murder mystery type thing. Kind of like supernatural. It's in the hotel of...
The second one is Zork.
Is there anywhere we want to go to start
I don't
picking up
know.
party
You
members?
know the tech. Basically, when
If
you
you want to go south, you'll get over it.
no. When you go south, you'll get to Tressa. If you go north, you'll get Ophelia. Then you can go into them. You can bypass them and go to the next area. Obviously, you have to stop in the city.
Anyway.
Zork is one of the first text-based adventure
A
games.
healing grape.
No, it wasn't that one. But, it was in the hotel. And by the way, all these are things about his life rather than video games. The
But
things he
video games
enjoyed.
was his life.
No,
Yeah,
I know,
it
but
is a
in
good
this
bear,
one,
you're
it was
right.
more of like his first love. That.
Actually, that's actually a real
Why
big
does
Easter
the
egg.
blonde
Is
look
his
like
love, which
Yeah.
is he doesn't even
That's-
give the name
that's the
of
second
it
one.
until doesn't even give the name of it.
Yeah.
Basically, you are not supposed to get the egg.
Looks
Yeah.
like...
But they figured
like
it out,
this
and that's
pixelated
how they...
form.
The reason why
Yeah.
he figured
Looks
it
like
out
a
is actually by
pixelated
talking
version.
to
It's like Bukaki?
No!
He talks to this curator or something like that, who's his partner from the company. Yeah.
I lost a piece of my
Ogden.
phone.
And that's
Case.
who he leads him
I
in.
can't remember.
Technically, Ogden Moore is not even supposed to help,
It's on the tip of my tongue. Very engaged.
but that's
Come on,
point again.
Armin?
Yes, Armin.
Yeah. It's...
He looks like a pixelated Armin.
So he's not giant. He doesn't have...
Okay, so just letting you know, this
Don't
is
worry
this is one of the side
Have I missed
quests.
something in Attack?
It's a thing in the manga. Don't worry
Okay.
about
This is one of the side quests that you basically are given the knowledge of what to do. There are some side quests that you sit there and they just go, "Oh, I really, really hate this one person. Oh, I need some help." And then you have to go and actually figure out what the side quest wants you to do and who it wants you to go after, and then do it, and then finally finish the side quest. So it's not here on your marker, here's this thing. Here on your marker is this thing. It's literally here's the start of your.
The only thing that's marked really
Is the
where to
beginning
go
of the
for
start.
the story.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
And the beginning
So you
of side
said
quest.
north to Ophelia?
Yep, and south to Tressa.
Okay.
In my opinion, Tressa is one of the strongest characters. I highly recommend getting her if possible.
Oh, you're
Between
probably actually able
Tressa,
to get your
Cyrus, and
next,
Ulbrich are like the three top
job
tier.
or next thing with your job.
Oh yeah,
Happening
yeah.
too.
I should check that. What does that week do? I can't.
That's
Light.
That's light.
That is light. So you don't quite know what it's gonna be. I think it's ice.
It's ice. They're very
Makes
light
sense.
ice.
They're cold-blooded animals.
I think it's like dagger, or no, it's like bows, ice, and light. Which you by the way, you have 0 SP.
Yeah, I noticed.
Making sure.
I know how to pay attention.
I'm sure.
I've played
just
plenty on
figured
RPG in my
I
day.
figured since I was there and I noticed, I figured
Those
I
two
just
just
let
don't
you
like to heal and fix their stamina. Or their
We're both very frugal with
Well,
I use wrong
with
earlier.
my SP, I'm also very tight on how much potions. Unless
Like
I
if
just
you
really
notice
do it.
when they're weak to staff and a type and one of my 2 types of magic,
yeah.
I
You
beat
hit
them
them
down
with
with
a
the staff
staff,
and then I use them.
That's what I do. My power is unparalleled.
You should have studied harder.
No, he just said that at rank 4.
Oh, he did.
My blade is unbending.
Do you know what's a good
It
movie?
is,
She's the Man.
never saw that.
With Amanda Bynes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, all the 3 of us were all just like, yeah.
And the 2 of us are like, what?
Okay, it's a good, cute movie, alright?
I don't know, I've never seen it.
My other favorite one.
Amanda Bynes dresses up like a dude to go to school for her sister, for her brother.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Another favorite Amanda
And she has
Bynes
to play
movie of mine
soccer in a
is
is when
college.
she goes to
in a
England to
college
find her birth
league.
father or
And all that
whatever.
drama shit.
hmm
Oh, and goes deep.
When where she goes to England to find her birth dad.
Oh, it's so cool. They're just not weak to anything I have.
Yes. Polearm, axe,
Remember where that was called, though?
and wind, I believe.
Run away.
I can't.
Flee.
I recommend healing before trying to flee.
Now you won't be able to run away, ever. Stuck.
There's a chance to flee.
I know.
Oh wait, if you bring it down to level 2. Oh, that's
good
level
God.
3. If you go down to analyze, it'll allow you to see both of the weaknesses without having to.
She does not listen to
That's
me
4
anymore.
weaknesses.
Alright, that's
Oh
good.
god, no.
May as well do that.
And since they're the same, you'll see them for both. So stabs and electricity.
Damn it! I was gonna buy Thunder. Wait, I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
'cause you
what a
keep
girl
reading-
wants is what
You
it's
keep
called.
reading to check your jobs.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I'm
Go down to
always-
the. Okay. When you
She
see your
wasn't
items
easy,
again, just so that you can see, you don't have to actually click it. But
Oh, that's right, the soul stone.
yep, you have soul stones.
Oh, you're right.
So if you go to the thunder soul stone down at the bottom, it'll
Yeah,
hit both of them
probably.
with a thunder attack.
Well, it's
I
actually
can't
like
use
this
that.
Yeah, you
evil
can't
Christian
sadly.
girl.
It is just a, but it has regular, medium, and large.
Big Fat Liar was also really
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
So there's
they're
3
both-
tiers
and they're
of the.
You should have studied harder.
I forgot that she's like the
By the way,
Christian
just so
girl.
you know, you see how it has that break bonus?
You don't have
Anytime-
enough yet.
Anytime you break an
I
enemy,
thought it was 60.
100.
100 for the second one?
no, it's 30 then 50 then 100.
Oh,
Are you sure?
It's,
It said
Are
100.
you sure? Then I will. But basically,
Look at that golden sand.
So
Okay,
that's where
Doris.
Tressa keeps picking it all up from, huh?
That's
I mean,
She just goes out to the beach. Hey guys, I found some gold! Mm.
hey, you don't understand. She could sell that shit and turn it into real gold.
But
the,
seriously, why is anyone poor when their beaches are gold?
Because it's sand. It's shining sand. That's all. Flying fish.
Sand does not
we're looking
shine.
at lightning or fire for a weakness. What do you think?
believe
I would
it's
say
lightning.
lightning. Or ice.
I mean, you can always try fire. It's right there.
Chopper,
Or
go.
you can just do analyze.
Be gone, thought!
See what else it has.
I'd rather just start doing damage.
Yeah. Oh wait, is ice? Oh,
It's ice.
yeah.
Ice and lightning.
I'm so I think wind is one of them because it's Tressa's area.
Wow. All that hail and stuff. But
But yeah, then it is like
Does look like snow.
I'm sure that one of them's a polearm or a buff. I can guarantee.
You're just gonna get your ass handed to every time.
I don't know what anything I have. Alright, fine. I can just do this.
yeah, we,
Good one. Boys. Pretty self-explanatory.
Thus ends your lesson.
Da-da-da-da.
I got Essence of Grief.
Yep, it's for Alpin to be able to talk into
Yeah,
people
me too.
and stuff.
I've also been watching a lot of Smallville.
apparently,
Somebody
you
save me!
Apparently, I need to start watching that.
nope.
Yeah, you do.
Probably to midnight.
Oh, yeah.
More than likely.
Oh, wait, am I going the wrong way?
Even though I already answered that. But...
Yeah, but nobody cares what you're saying.
Yeah, I know.
What is the logical course of action?
That's some pussy shit.
He is hiding his shell. I want to wear that as armor.
Course of action. Oh, flames! Rage! Rock! An interesting dilemma.
My cryo collar.
It's been such a long time since we've had to
That was for them.
I know. I know exactly. Well, I don't know exactly because my brain is turned off.
Speaking of which, I actually loaded that up again recently. I have all my information back. Finally, they fixed whatever glitch happened to me.
Nice.
What game again was it?
Sky Factory. Skyforge.
Sky Factory. It was for
Skyforge.
Sky Factory.
Yeah, that's the series that I can't continue now because they don't accept the same mods anymore.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they changed the mods a little bit because.
Oh, you have to be
of
like
how-
1.8 instead of 1.9 or something.
No, it's they no longer support Forge.
Oh.
To mod Minecraft, you need this thing called Minecraft Forge. It's no longer supported.
Oh, good.
I still can't get logged into
But
Minecraft on my computer.
That's the reason why they were talking about
Lame.
how
Have you updated it?
they're only weak to lightning.
No other type of magic.
Couldn't be. If I remember right, it's swords, daggers.
I'll just hit him with a really
Fire!
fucking strong fire spell then.
Fire!
Doesn't matter if they're weak.
Oh no,
Oh,
they
they
broke.
did break.
Yeah,
they did break.
Doesn't
So-
matter if they're weak though. Friggin' white.
Well,
No,
spell.
no,
if
no,
you
no.
break them
If you
at the
break
end-
them, that means that they are weak to it. So
Yeah, I know.
it is fire and.
But the
electricity.
point I'm making is
He's
it doesn't
breaking
matter if
their
they're weak,
spirit.
because they're dead.
Yeah.
I broke their life.
Well,
Yeah.
if you do
Okay,
break them
oh yeah.
before they
I wanted
die,
to tell
it
you.
is additional.
At the end screen, how it has that break bonus. To get extra experience, you have to break them. You have to break
That is the only way.
No, you can go down.
I can't go down.
Oh,
To the
oh
right.
no, okay, I can
Yeah.
get you. You have to go
There's
up.
nothing to the right. It's an empty path.
No,
Right.
it's a way
There's
to go.
Nothing
Right.
on the
There is
right.
a way to
Right.
There was
go.
a chest there. If you pay attention,
Right.
you would have seen me do it.
Hit X, we'll be
Oh.
able to look at them.
Okay, so there's the point. So sword is the only one. Why did you want to do? Why did you want them to
I'm
hurt you?
building up my points so I can just break him out.
I see what
Well,
you
you can
Well, you
still
can use your fire
By the way,
to
you
do
can
that.
hit the
I know.
defend. You can hit the defend. That makes
You're
it,
right. You're right.
and it also puts you in front of the next turn.
I was waiting for 3 points so I could just kill him in one hit. Without using 24 SP.
Yeah.
22.
For additional experience, you have to break your enemies.
It's
For
8
additional
per
money?
spell.
Oh, okay.
For additional money, you have to go without being hit at all.
Oh, okay.
And then for extra JP for your skill points, you have to kill them all within one turn. It's like the uninjured, the break, and the domination bonus.
81.
Yeah, if you go up around that, down, up, down.
I was checking because there's an item behind it.
Can't we settle
No.
this like a gentleman?
Sword.
I surprised my foe.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to buff up without losing up too much health or anything like that, you can just defend.
Oh, flames! Rage!
I should be able to kill him.
Oh, flames! Rage!
Bye, nerd. Bye, nerd.
And I'm pretty close to leveling at this point too.
Almost. Once you actually get into the story again, you'll level up a lot faster. This right now is currently at like level. If you hit the map, you can see trusses. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now it's all level 5. It'll turn to
So-
a maximum of level 11 with it.
Here's the question. Show where we're supposed to go for ours?
Are we going? Oh, for yours, it's all the way over here.
Oh, okay.
I dare you to look at it.
How do I scroll
See the
map?
world map?
Oh, okay.
There's another option. You can just hit the minus button. That just brings up the map automatically, without having to go to. But yeah, you go there. Level
24.
24.
Alright, that makes sense.
The lowest one is Therian at level 21. The highest one is Honnet and Ulbrich at level 27.
I've done
Okay.
research on you.
Everybody else is in.
What is the logical course of action?
So this is grinding the stream.
Pretty much. Well, this one we can get all 8 of the people, at least most of them.
And
we
then
go
we
through
can
their
figure
story.
out which ones we like. And...
Yep. I can tell you which ones we like, but that's because they're highly effective.
Honestly, you wanna upgrade everybody as quickly as you can. Not always possible.
For us, we have 3 people that stay within the group, and then 1 person that gets brought up to their required level.
I can tell you right now which ones are my preferred.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you which ones are my preferred too. Basically, that's a level 45k.
Yeah.
Ah, go
You don't
Yeah.
want to be in there.
No, I want to be.
No, you don't want to be.
die.
Wait, did you save recently?
Yes, I...
Well,
And plus
you've just
you have
auto-saved at this point, so if you want to go back in and kill yourself, you can...
Anyway,
So you want to just continue heading south.
I would say
Fuck you, I'm going north.
Fine, go backwards.
I am Nolan.
No, you're not.
How do you know?
Because the voice actor isn't.
Oh, it's a
See, a
different,
level
it's a
2?
different one.
Yes, it's a level
Did
2
you guys
version
hear
of
that Kid 6 isn't to be voiced
by Nathan Fillion.
It'll be by Nolan North.
Yep. Nolan North is being Cade 6 for this new
Destiny
expansion.
2.
For the new Destiny 2 expansion.
In other words, nothing that anyone really cares about because Destiny's kind of died.
just
It's
wish
trying to
people
come
would
back.
let it die.
Apparently, by the
Trying.
way, they brought it back where it is now 6v6 in PvP instead of 4v4.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they finally learned they made a mistake there?
Yeah.
It's only been a year.
Yeah, I know.
What
Actually,
else
for
did
Iron
implement
Banner,
changes?
Iron Banner's always been 6v6. That's been
Oh,
like the
yeah.
only time I've actually ever done any of them. Yeah, the PvP.
It's a-
So that's another
yes.
cave. Oh,
Yeah, it's a
Wait.
history.
I always get confused, but it should be a cave.
I just want to walk into the darkness.
No.
Why is it like a perfect square too?
Well,
I'm guessing that's for Tressa.
No, it's not.
You can go through and get there.
I can guarantee you it's not. He was
I
my
don't know
first
why I
character,
couldn't-
and I
I
went.
don't know
up to
why I
something
couldn't
there.
walk into it then.
They might have just left it in there under like the reason why that pillar is a square. Square.
Time to teach
What are these guys again? I have no matter.
You can analyze to see how much health he has.
He has about 300 health is what I'm noticing they all have about.
Roughly.
How much do I hit for? For one? How much does he hit for? Nothing,
He will,
because he's an attack.
he will generally block himself. And then
14? I can kill him just by beating him to death on a level
How about
up.
that? 24.
He is Metapod.
Good smack.
How much mash?
No, it's called God Smack.
Oh, it's got good.
Voodoo, voodoo.
I spent an hour of my time today watching all the Overwatch shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Payload, 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 payload. Payload. That's pretty much me. The fucking payload is right here. Why is everybody else gone?
This payload's boring.
But the enemies come to the payload.
The bloody bash.
I am not able to satiate my thirst for blood solely on
And
the
after
payload.
watching-
I will go to their base and destroy them!
But the only
And
blood
after
that you'll be
watching
tasting
the
is your
short
own.
with Widowmaker, Reaper, and Sombra, I understand
Oh.
why people hate Sombra now.
Yeah.
Sombra's always been a cunt, though.
God damn it! I was trying to wait until he was
But have you watched Roadhog and Junkrat's?
I have
All it takes is 2 things.
an idea! I love it.
I love that Roadhog is the voice of reason with those two.
Yes, because he's grounded.
No,
Oh.
he's not the voice of reason. He doesn't actually
Alright,
say anything.
Here's the plan. We light the fuse,
He does say
walking
so.
through the
Not in
town.
that short.
And then we make off with the cash, and then we explode, and everything explodes. And then he stares at him.
You're
Right, we need the money.
Wait, right, we need an escape plan.
So we get disguises, we take the money in, we blow
Alright,
it
so
up,
I'm
and
trying
then
to
we
down now.
escape with the money.
Scrutinize him.
Remember,
You have a
inconspicuous.
40% chance of winning.
Do
Remember,
it.
remember,
This
inconspicuous.
is roguish stuff. You can try it, and if you fail, it'll also tell you something.
Alright.
Just might as well give it a try. Why not? You
Inconspicuous
have-
with our disguise.
So yeah, if you ever fail, that'll happen, and you say sorry. At this point, you now have done a roguish action and failed it. What it basically will do is that you now have 4 more times, and your reputation will fail if you fail those 4 more times.
And I can try again.
Yes.
Alright, that's cool.
If you fail all 5 times, you cannot
pass
do
the check.
anything until you pay the barkeep to restore your name. You cannot scrutinize, you cannot purchase, you cannot
Much better
challenge, you
Sorry.
can't do anything.
Okay, fuck you.
Yeah, it kind of sucks early game. Trust me.
Even with the,
I had
with the high
80%
level.
chance.
Yeah.
Trust me, until you get up to a high enough level, it is not worth
I feel like your name might be Tressa.
Don't trust me.
Look, it's Tressa!
Yep. Those stinky pirates, I can't forgive them for this. I'm getting everybody's things back, no matter what it takes.
How did I guess her name? It's so
Her name is Tressa, and she is a merchant.
You're psychic.
A tiny port
Obviously.
town in the coast.
No, I'm the
the
mentalist.
only home she's ever known.
Patrick
Here in
Fillion? Is that
Rippletide,
his
she
name?
cuts deals and stocks shelves,
He plays the mentalist in the show The Mentalist.
doing all she can to help her family
Yeah,
shop
it's a big
shop
show.
afloat. And from the quays she's walked 1,000 times, she looks out upon the endless sea and dreams of a wider world.
Was Tressa the one who had the Canadian mom?
Yes. Hey, we all jumped on
the
it.
northern
Minnesotan-
mom.
The Minnesotan mom.
We all jumped on it immediately.
Don't worry, we get to hear it again.
Yes!
If you want to,
No. We can go through her story. Are we gonna go through everybody's story?
May as well.
Basically, you'll be by yourself up until the point that you met her.
And we may as well. I mean.
Basically, what it'll do is that you'll switch your main protagonist will still be Cyrus, but until this point, hey, your reputation in Rippletide has improved because you decided to go and be with Tressa. And what's in the Tressa story?
Be with Tressa.
Hey, she's 18.
I imagine they're all at least 18.
we had to look it up for a reason.
We had to look it up because of
We
her-
had to look it up
Why?
for reasons.
because
Scientific-
she's very
scientific-
innocently
Scientific
minded.
reasons.
And it came into question during one of the other
Just like for
stories that we were
scientific
watching,
reasons, I'll play WoW
one of the
earlier,
chapter
and I
2s.
was trying to figure
Because
out
you get
the
travel
ledge,
banter.
You were also trying to look up your character's skirt for scientific reasons.
Always.
My characters don't wear skirts.
That's not your choice.
They just
sometimes.
don't wear pants in general.
Nah.
So, but it's not your
You're right,
choice.
they wear
sometimes.
shorts!
Why did that just get skipped? I'm a little confused. I didn't press anything and it skipped for dialogue though.
You hit A too fast.
No, I didn't hit A at all.
I don't know.
Morning, Tressa.
Morning, Tressa!
Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
Sure am. And I'll start by
Sure am.
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
this.
lie, I misread that as cocking up.
Ah,
Don't know how.
Well, see, when you're cocking up the story, you're actually trying to seal it, trying to make sure that no rain gets in.
Not that type of cock.
It's fine.
Needs most.
yeah, we're just stuffing chickens.
I don't
in
want your cock.
So many chickens.
I don't want your cock
We
in here.
we brought in all the cuckoo the cuckoos.
Mannerly and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me.
Good news is that
Ryle was waiting
At
for
this
the
point,
Canadian
actually,
moment.
at this
She's-
Careful out there, Tressa.
point.
I've been causing trouble around the tavern lately.
They've been ootin' the boot, eh?
They've been causing trouble.
You see them. You make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
Y'all hear?
Y'all here?
You make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
We're real sticklers for the hockey,
You
eh?
know the worst part is the fact that we can make fun of this because we live around it.
We live in Texas.
Exactly.
Taxes, yes.
I mean, technically, that's what a lot of people would classify.
we're
as
just
our
numbers.
state. We're just northern mode of it. The northern part of it.
Run off somewhere.
More the motivate.
Yeah, it's northern part of it. No, literally though, that's what a lot of people will classify. Will nickname this state or
Don't
Texas
flatter yourself, dear. Our Tressa is
because so many people that came up came from.
Yeah, I know. And they're all
Apparently
fucking
the oil-
horrible drivers.
Apparently the
Yeah.
oil boom is coming back.
Yeah, they are.
No. South Dakotans are terrible drivers.
No,
Oh god,
Montanans are.
they all have the fucking brights on
Everybody's a terrible
24/7.
driver.
Fuck you!
Fair.
You're right.
But no,
however, cities have more assholes per capita. That's how I've always said it.
but no, in South Dakota when we were there, every motherfucker had the brights on. Every single one.
And all of the cars have their turn signals turned off
Mhm.
permanently.
Nobody ever has a turn signal on ever.
I don't know.
Don't be silly. We live in the state of South Canada.
Yeah.
Just over there. It is.
South.
We
Canada.
live in Vermont.
No, West
Nice
Virginia.
faux hawk. You look like a douche.
Also, your hair is
Wow.
stupid.
Fuck you, man.
You're welcome.
What you looking at?
We're beating fishermen now, guys.
Yes!
We're the town thug.
Depending on when they.
Oh,
I should be able to
that kind of beating.
No,
I'll go put the lube away.
you do that.
Only they're not there before too.
The only people coming around here beating fish are men.
Guys.
There's two parts of that sentence that work for that.
It was a play on words, but also funny.
Oh, damn it.
I'm real proud of myself for that one.
I hate you both.
Do you happen to have a soft drink?
I might have Pepsi.
May I please have one?
Peepus?
May I please have
I've only got like 3,
Oh, I've got my water,
and
so
they're
I'm
my
good.
dad's. So.
Oh, then never mind. I'm cool. I was just asking if there's any.
I don't want it anyways. I was joking. Drinking
I'm
too
just
much soda
being-
today.
So yeah, that large
What?
fountain
Yeah,
we had earlier.
Drank a lot of soda.
What? Why?
What?
Why?
Like wattage?
Why?
Wario!
Wow.
There's some wattage running through this house.
Waluigi. No one like Waluigi.
This much.
Oh. In a world. Cool. Not taking anything out of it?
Got a rod.
See, that's mine. So.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Your hook snagged its innards, man. I can't make it for as much of a profit, you douche.
Well, don't beat off your fish.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Not bad.
See, that's what good pussy sounds.
Meow. You're welcome.
So I've been reading the game.
Oh, been liking it.
I'm on season.
I need to get back into it. I don't remember where I left off.
But you're reading something that has seasons?
He reminds me of me. That's
yeah?
the biggest part of it. Because I'm a mid-max whore.
Fucking min-maxer.
Well, I can just purchase things from people with my backpack.
Yes.
I'm
You're
on.
only limited by your money and what they're willing to sell.
Yep.
I'm
This
only on
person has
episode
something that
51.
cannot
Are you
be
kidding me?
sold because that's a.
I've got so many comics that I read, okay?
Dude, I can buy their slippery nuts.
Increases your evasion, dude.
They really are beating off into fish here.
Uh,
I mean, I'm sure that's somebody's fetish here.
Jesus.
Oh, what? Once, one more hour and
yeah,
goes the
and your
dancing
girl is the dancing queen, according to the wise words of ABBA.
dancing queen.
oh, it's her birthday tomorrow?
Yep.
Happy early birthday!
Yay!
Well, see, then we'll have to end it on wishing her a happy birthday.
With our coveted happy birthday, thank you.
It's not a thing.
It's totally a thing. Patented.
Not
Patent
a
pending.
thing. Not a thing.
Patent pending. Fails
You're
on,
not a thing.
Fails on the couch. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Stop.
Fails on the
Stop.
couch.
What?
Fails
Put
on
it
the
away.
But my comic.
Put
Put it away.
But my comic.
Put it away. I will not be spoiled by glancing over to my left.
Or do you read Unordinary?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that was something that happened about while things were different. I don't know where my brain was working at.
When
that
we were still playing Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
is when I started reading it.
After, like, a month or two of us being like, you should totally read it. You should
No.
totally read it.
It's essentially My Hero Academia.
Pretty much!
Like, it's just like in My Hero Academia. That's on hiatus right now.
Only a week hiatus.
No.
I got caught up on
He
it, by the
started
way.
watching it between season 2.
And
talking My Hero.
they finally pulled the
Yeah.
payment, so my Funimation is now reactivated.
Oh.
Yeah, because it tried to pull when my account was in the negative because my bank's a douchebag.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Apparently it still worked.
Yeah, I was saying
Well, we
it's
didn't
still
watch
working.
it too recently.
My Hero Academia and Tokyo Ghoul were not available.
I watched it on Sunday.
Which one?
Yeah, it was pulled by
Was that
then.
50?
Also, Tokyo
Yeah.
Ghoul is on
You
hiatus
watched it?
currently.
Huh?
Oh, like the money was pulled that you didn't have, or
No. There was a month where it wasn't available, and that was the month that My Hero Academia wasn't being updated.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
didn't really even care.
Yeah. So it kind of worked. But I couldn't watch Dragon Ball Z. I couldn't watch Tokyo Ghoul.
it kind of.
Is this a trading ship?
Tokyo Ghoul.
So I can get caught up on it.
And
And we'll move on to my next show.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm
5
watching.
million of them that I need to watch apparently
So, yeah.
at a time.
At this
So,
rate.
So do you need to rewatch Fuka again?
No.
And then rewatch a YouTube
Oh
video?
no, you guys need to watch Simonetta.
Sure you have all kinds
You guys
of
need to watch
on
Fuku.
board.
Fuka. It's on
Sounds too much like Fugu.
it's on Funimation. It's pretty adorable.
Glad you thought that
It's a
too.
musical anime. It's about rock or kind of J-pop kind of stuff. Not like
I don't like
Like
Real Life
Love
April.
Live.
not like Love Live, it's a romance. But it's pretty good.
And my Netflix keeps telling me to rewatch Your Lie in April.
We still haven't watched it all.
My Netflix is trying to turn me into
Which one of you am I blaming this time?
It really has just been a situation.
Zay.
Hey, work's got me busy. He's tired by the time I get more.
Trying to work at 5 a.m.
Why do you think I don't do it?
I get out at 2, so I get the entire rest of the day.
Hoppa!
Imagine he's been doing 4 a.m. shifts for the last 10 plus years of his life. He's they're changing it to 6 a.m. though next month.
It allows you to have more time when there's actual stuff.
The dub is on Funimation, the sub is on Crunchyroll.
And also on Hulu. But yeah, Funimation only has the rights to dub it. They can't put out the sub. But they do
Crunchyroll
have a bunch of subs.
Has subs.
And also the dub for My Hero Academia is better, in my opinion, than the sub.
I haven't watched the sub, so I don't know.
One of my
It's all pretty good.
coworkers is a sub snob, so
The sub is pretty good.
he's just kind of annoying about it. He's like, I don't like when American, or like, I only like the Japanese, like, strain, like, oh, noises. Things
So
happen,
he gets
like,
off to
"Ugh."
hentai is what
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain
No.
it. I'll just.
I know, no.
he's a snob. That's what that is.
He's a douche, is what
Yeah.
it's sounding.
But, Caustic, you should watch it on Funimation. Watch the American voices. It does tell a slightly different story. In the American one, it's an underdog story. In the Japanese, it's more of he's more suicidal, he's more hurt, he's more giving up. The American one, it's more of a, like, an American underdog story.
Which, America loves.
Yeah.
America loves an underdog.
So it depends on what you want out of it. You will
I
get two
have no
different
fear.
sides.
I am
Underdog
here.
here.
I am here.
Go here.
Is the manga more like
Go beyond.
Japanese or more like American?
Where do you get
I
that he's
don't know,
suicidal
I
in the
haven't read the
Japanese?
beginning.
It's the exact same story.
No, it's how they deliver the lines and the words they choose to use. That's
It
where
might
he.
feel that way because of translation, but that's not how he is. He's not suicidal in the Japanese version. It's the exact same story.
These ladies, you're both pretty.
This is coming as someone who prefers the sub.
No, you should totally watch the.
But no, I watch both sub and dub. Honestly, they're interchangeable for me. I
can't-
do prefer the sub.
I can't do sub because of the fact that if I'm watching something, the last thing I want to do is miss something that's happening because I'm reading.
See, I do dubs because I can't focus on one thing for too long.
I will focus on the word too much and miss things.
Yeah.
See,
There is some
I'm also the type of
animes.
person who can't do anything without multitasking. I have to multitask, otherwise I just feel like I'm not.
That's why I can't do subs.
I can't.
I just can't.
Unless it's something like a podcast, like where all I have to do is listen. If there's any sort of site, I can't do anything.
Well, see, like when I'm watching My Hero Academia, the first time I see a new episode, I'll sit down and watch it for that 20 minutes. But if I'm like rewatching the series again because a new episode came out, because that's my ritual of watching the entire series every time a new episode comes out.
Yep.
I'm playing a game or doing something else.
See, for me, it's like
He'll have it pulled up on my.
no, and then what happens is that she'll have
My
it'll be pulled up, and then I'll start
least
playing
favorite
something. It'll happen,
that
it'll
I've
go,
heard
and I'll be
is
like,
the
okay, fuck this,
Inuyasha
I'm
sub.
closing out, and I'll watch it because I can't play the game while watching.
I watched the whole series and all
That's
the
the only one that
movies
you have
dubbed. And then one time I found the episode subbed
A
somewhere,
lot of the
and I was just like,
that you
how
mostly listen.
different Inuyasha's voice was.
Mhm.
I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Who was it? I think it was Future Diary, where it's like the male voice in the dub is like typical
Anime pro tag.
anime pro tag voice, and then like the voice in Japan is like this squeaky voice that makes you question the actual sexuality of him.
Well, he does look
That's almost what happened.
ambiguous as if he's male or female. He's very
But he's male.
yeah.
At least that's the reason why Yuno seems to want to procreate with him.
Mm-hmm. Yuki.
I mean,
You know, with this,
The Japanese Yuki is so much better.
with this.
the reason Yuno wants to procreate with him is because she's already lived through it and she's seen what he did.
Yuki, no.
Whatever.
She falls in love
it
with
is
him.
Yuki, and it's Yuno. Oh no, Yuno is her name. Yuki is his name.
Japanese
All my brain is
Yuki
thinking is Yukino.
is only better when she's saying Yuki. That is the only time I will like the Japanese version of her better. Fuck.
Talked about a lot of different
Yeah.
shows and stuff.
But no, Fuka is amazing.
Oh, wow, you all made your case as to why you like dub better than sub. The reason I started liking sub better than dub is because I started watching anime way back in the day when dubs were god awful.
They
Oh
just
my
don't
god.
have the attention.
They used to be god awful. They're a lot better nowadays.
Oh.
They actually pay attention to everything instead
Yeah.
of just wording what they think.
Oh,
it is.
they were so bad. Like you can like Dragon Ball as much as you want. Those original Dragon Ball dubs, oh,
They are,
so bad.
but they're good
I think the worst probably
if
are,
you grew up with it.
Digimon was super bad too. I rewatched Digimon recently.
Digimon was awful.
I still love it though.
You have
it's
to go
still
the
good.
other
Fucking
way.
love it.
I was just
Well,
making sure I grabbed his chest.
Yep.
I saw it earlier.
So
Remember
Heals you.
in that guy is one of the guys that you actually have to challenge in order to get in. Either challenge or provoke, so that they get knocked out of the way, so you can go into their house and steal from them. There's literally ones that'll be like, "What? You think you can just be barging into my house? Well, screw you. You'll have to go through me."
Yeah.
Well,
Hello there.
One's a
Case
level
Closed
60.
is also very notorious for its bad dub.
Oh god, yeah.
Which one?
But
Case Closed.
I still like
Yeah.
it.
No. You know what we need to watch more of? It's that one, the haunted one.
Ghost Stories.
Ghost Stories.
See, that was one where it was bad in Japan.
And
so they just went off the cuff.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
I know, that's why I want to watch more of it.
It's all on YouTube.
I know, but I need to watch it here.
Why?
Because it's important. It's like a ritual. You don't mess with it.
Okay.
He's a druid. It's like a ritual.
Yeah. Satanic rituals.
Yeah.
But another really horrible dub is the original Voltron series.
That's what I hear.
Those were so
the original
fucking
Sailor
bad.
Moon was also.
I remember actually seeing a few of the Boomerang ones. I was like, oh, I remember seeing episodes of that, and because I'm watching on and off on Netflix the new one.
If you're going to purchase things, start from them.
I will never watch the new Voltron stuff
because one of the items that is actually related.
The original Voltron is bad, but it's my
as
childhood.
you click it,
I still enjoy it.
They do. I think they do a good job of it.
Oh.
But it's fine if you can't.
It's the style. It's the
Did I say
style
right
of it
below
that I
that?
just.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. You guys can't get past our style.
I normally can. It's just
Childhood.
that is the only good series of Voltron I've ever had. Is the original Voltron.
I've never done Voltron. The closest I've ever been to Voltron is that I watched Power Rangers.
No, you watched a little bit of
No, I watched a few, but to really get into Voltron, I never.
You have to go back.
Oh, you can purchase them.
I'm making sure.
Ace,
look at everything.
If you legitimately sat through Initial D, dubbed or subbed, you're more into anime than I am.
Sounds like a driver's ed video.
Holy shit. Dubbed or subbed, that is just an awful anime. It is garbage.
He likes it because cars and drift do.
No, I know. I love the video game that they had in the mall.
Dude,
I had
the video
the
game
number
was
one score.
amazing.
I had the number one score on that bitch.
Really? I never could get onto the top 10. It always
Thank
pissed
you,
me off.
Caustic. I'm super behind on it though.
What's what?
Caustic.
I do appreciate that they kept the names of the original characters though.
Wait, why would they change it?
And because that's not their names in the Japanese version.
Oh.
They dubbed the names in to make it more American.
How about that?
Just like what they did with Goku and
I mean, that makes
DBZ
sense.
and all that. It does, but like is one of them named
No,
Spine
you
or
need
something like that? Spine or something like that?
Shiro.
Shiro?
There's no reason.
Pretty cheap.
Ingredients are generally cheap. And Alvin will thank you.
Legitimately?
No. Action. His action. Because when you have more to concoct with, it.
Do you know what else is a kind of shitty dub?
You probably have to tell me because I don't know.
Transformers.
Never watched the. Well, I never really watched Transformers.
It is really bad. I mean, they got some like.
And they do all that flipping around and shit in the movies. You
And
know
the
what I'm talking about?
explosions and.
That's it's awful. It's the worst.
God.
Fuck action.
And then there was some fucking douche called.
Hold up.
Called Shiloh.
What?
God, Ryan
Did-
ranting about.
Did you not know Transformers was an anime?
No.
I mean, he grew up with Transformers.
Yeah, so did I, but it's still a really shitty dub.
I don't know.
So is Digimon. And
Yeah,
I grew up with that.
and it's shitty, and I prefer.
You know
I
what, though?
love Digimon.
You know what though? Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
I actually.
I had a lot of
Yu-Gi-Oh
fun
was pretty
watching
good,
those ones.
but it was also a really
actually,
shitty dub.
I loved it though.
It was really hard for me to watch. Like Pokemon was
Oh!
like the only one I could
Oh!
really.
I just remembered a story.
Okay, okay.
Story time.
Story time.
I specifically
Wait.
did not tell any of you about this because I wanted to talk about it on stream.
Okay, Gus.
So I was talking exactly. I'm not going to talk to any of you ever again except when it's on stream. So I was talking to Ashley the other day, and we were talking about this incident in Florida, where this dude, to steal an alligator, burnt down this dude's collection. So he killed all the other animals, basically, completely burning everything. This guy held mark, but he really wanted this gator. It was a blue eyes white gator. So I immediately, in the middle of her telling the story, I'm just like, what the fuck, was he Seto Kaiba? Did he just steal Blue Eyes White Gator? Did the dude have a heart attack when he realized it was gone? Is his grandson chasing after him, collecting all the other gators in existence, trying to get the Blue Eyes White Gator back? And she's like, can I tell the rest of the story now?
I want the rest of it to be like...
Okay.
I want the rest of it to be like Exodia, but with like different animal parts.
Sven was his name in the
Jesus
original.
Christ. Look, I went off for
Yeah,
like a good
Sven was
10
the blue
minutes
lion.
about it.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
I love it.
Yeah.
So they changed his name to Shiro, but there is a version of him out there in a parallel universe called Sven.
See,
And he's got like a weird accent.
he was very much Swedish.
Yes. That explains it. They actually do make reference to that. They very much make reference to
Yeah,
I like the
Keith
fact
was
that the
like an
barkeep
American
was
guy,
completely
just
okay
straight up
with,
that. Keith, Lance, and
with selling this
hunk.
cask of
Punk,
Yeah.
and Caustic. For the life of me, I can't remember the green one, and it was bothering me.
Yeah.
Which
but yeah.
Pim's story is interesting.
Yeah,
So
Sven was
for
blue
saying
before
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the princess
You
took
reminded me
over.
of that.
Yeah. No. Oh, Sven was
I
blue?
really like
Mhm.
He's the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
black one now.
It was alright.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm pretty
and
sure Sven
Pokemon
was
was my
blue.
jam. when I was young.
Like I said, the
No,
first
'cause
anime I
Lance-
ever
so
really got into
Lance
was
is
Naruto.
blue.
So until that came around, I really wasn't.
Norwegian, sorry.
I
Yeah, he was the blue
Naruto,
line.
But I was all
Sven
about
was- or
Pokemon
Sven
and
was blue.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pokemon!
Pokemon!
Black one.
He likes to play.
Black
Pokemon!
was Keith.
Pokemon!
Okay,
The main
so-
line is black.
Alright.
Keith is the...
Go on
He
ahead.
wears red, but he's in the black line.
Well, in this one now, it's Shiro is older and is
So
Black
can I use
Lion.
her action?
Yes.
Oh, I can use both.
Yep.
Yes.
You can use all four. of
Pidge
them
is
in your
green.
party.
No,
You
Pidge
can use all
is...
four
Party.
in your party.
Yeah, Pidge is
Oh,
green.
Thank you.
My
Hunk
God.
is the
Yeah.
yellow lion.
Yes.
I like Pidge. Pidge is
London.
awesome.
Yes.
Lance
Send me
is
that
the red
picture.
lion.
I need to share with my
And
sister.
Princess Allura becomes the blue lion when Sven dies. But gets sick in the anime.
Ryle,
Sick of your
I
shit.
need you to send that to me so I can share it with my sister.
I'm gonna put
Bless you.
I'm putting it in group
Shiro
chat
gets
so that way,
kidnapped and brainwashed and all that
Ace can
shit,
see it
and then
too.
comes back, and I am not sure what happens after that.
So, you guys might not like Pidge from the original. He's kind of a really high-pitched, nasally, kind
Yeah.
of smart aleck. Or it's not smart
Pidge
aleck, but
is,
he's really smart. He's the smart one on the team.
Yeah,
but,
so Pidge is that too.
Also,
but he's really
highly recommend
annoying.
Well,
Very nerdish.
Getting hired help
Pidge is.
for the first.
Are you ever gonna watch
Skill.
it?
Probably not.
Pidge is a
I know.
girl
I saw what it does in the beta.
who is dressed up like a guy because she went to go find her brother and got into the academy and. Actually.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Then,
But no less badass.
Fish! I rewatched the rap recently.
That just hurts me. Like, on a spiritual level.
She's still smart. I know, and overly smart. And
In the his voice is Hirisho or Hirio
Yeah.
Shiri or she Hiroshi. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to get out there.
Hiroshima.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Tsuyoshi is Hunk. Princess Bala is
You
Allura.
fucking lied to
I don't
me.
know why they changed the
I don't
name on
know
that
why,
one.
Like,
Yeah,
my
probably
brain
didn't
is
sound-
just.
Follow doesn't sound as pretty.
Takashi is
It makes no
Sven.
sense to me. Like I remember it being.
I want you to all to know that Steel just tried to lie to me and kill me.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Akira is Keith.
But now trust is level 3.
But you tried to kill me.
It's off of the bench.
Why would you even do that?
Because
Probably.
I understand that you're a good gamer.
Pokemon!
Pokemon! Hey, what game do you like to play?
If it isn't obvious, not only did I recently rewatch,
Oh, we're back.
I recently rewatched all of their Gmod stuff too.
You're,
That tells you how much I was paying attention.
yeah, we're
We're on our way to go to
the of the dungeon of her level.
Especially with
and
Jeremy,
once you
watch
pick
all the
up
prop
another
ups
person,
and
and
OBJ.
Oh, okay,
original,
okay.
With
like
Jeremy.
story part,
Because
then
he's
you have your
fucking
secondary
hilarious.
person. So they're like, so yeah, that's the kind of story, and now can you help me?
Big enough.
And they're like,
Can we
all right,
trust him?
and then they go off together.
I appreciate that.
If you literally just go let's play Gmod, you'll find a playlist of them. It's out of order for some reason. Like it's all in weird places. Yeah.
I thought these
I
were a
think
joke, but Australia actually did those Snickers and the Twix pods.
What?
Like you know the Trouble in Paris film where
Really, Australia
Trevor ends up
actually-
being betrayed like 4 times in a row.
Of which caustic I really
At
think
one point,
Pidge is-
Gavin,
Pidge is
and when
pretty
that
cool.
happens, Gavin's like, I mean, it happened to me once when I got all
I just
that
burst.
thing."
I prefer
It's my
Pidgeotto.
childhood,
And
that's
then
all.
Jeremy's just like, oh, but I did that. And that's like 3 videos.
But yeah,
in the player.
Princess Allura was the
There's actually,
only female on the team.
Apparently,
Hunk
Super
and
Bunny Man-
Pidge were a
I,
duo.
if you watch
Yeah, they
Super
still
Bunny
are,
Man Part
actually.
2, so you know that
They're not ship
it
duos.
was
They're
really weird,
genuinely just
interesting
friends.
how it was like you sit there and I thought that it was just that it was so funny
And
that he was taking a thing
Allura and Keith
talking
were
and
always
stuff like
shipped
that,
in
but it was
my head.
actually because of the Greek
Always.
psycho.
Always will be.
Keith is significant in this one, and so it's Shiro and or that.
They were all the same age.
Yeah.
In
Actually, in this
the
one,
original.
it's
it's like
Lance
Singapore.
and Keith.
Oh yeah.
Oh, same thing.
If she
Oh,
has
same
one that's
thing.
called Trade Tempest, that hits on it.
Because you know all that gay
The one pick
undertones.
of
Yeah, I'll never get why people do that. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
I used the wrong
Yeah.
button.
Some of it is.
Oh wait, no, then it is lightning.
Oh, gay
that's
people
right,
are
probably
so
get
cute
lightning now.
kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Good
And
job,
some of
Lightning,
it
you're good at the
is
fight.
wanting that
My JP.
recognition in media. It's not played
Switch
on
the
TV.
weapon.
It's strictly a Netflix
I mean, dead anyways.
thing.
Yes.
So
Could have probably just used the lens.
It's not a TV thing, it's not
actually
Netflix
pretty
thing, it's just...
significant.
I
Well,
don't
no,
get why
the
people
only difference was that the first one was hit by...
do it if there's very clearly not
There is a
that
there is a
vibe going
block
on.
percentage that
Yeah, I know. But
There could be
the only difference
bromances
between
and stuff like that.
he
I'm
was hit
fine
by
with
the
that,
lens.
but
The other one was.
like Castiel and Dean, there's very clearly nothing there, but
Oh, yeah,
people
yeah.
are obsessed with it.
Lightning bolt.
The ship,
Castiel ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you have support
or
skills.
the Sam and Dean ship,
Support skills
which is
are passive,
the
so
worst
you get
one
4 passive
by
skills.
far.
I still don't understand what people do.
It'll be when you hit circle.
They bring it up in
Hit
the
B.
show and just be like, "Why?"
It does. Oh, she's almost.
The show literally
First
asks
Basic
people,
maneuvers.
"Why do you
Nobody
do
else.
this?"
Yeah, if you go
Oh
to
yeah, the whole
skill, you
episode
have
of
to hit B again.
their
When they
conflict.
meet-
Support skills.
Their fan.
Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck.
Now you might not want to do this if you want to actually climb,
Why?
but
It pissed me
what it
off
does is
so
it
much,
reduces the rate of random encounter.
Do not care.
and it pissed them off too.
The
And I
battles
love
go
it.
very quickly. I don't want to care.
It's useful
I
for
know,
if you're
they're
trying
like,
to get from
"But
point
we're
A to point B
brothers!"
without getting into too much.
I'm sure we'll use it a bit later when...
When you're like walking through low-level areas, it gets
Yeah.
really
I
annoying.
think that was one of my favorite
We're not
For, like, the
episodes,
first-
we don't just
so-
walk through
I
it.
love the
It-
meta
it's,
episodes when it.
makes
My
me
favorite
like
episode
skip
of all time
happy
from
past
Supernatural,
that.
though,
One
is the one where it's taking place from the viewpoint of
of my
the
favorite
car.
parts about
Oh,
that
yeah.
video.
You never
Jeff
leave the
just talking
car,
about this,
and that is
the
my
semantics
favorite
of it all.
episode.
My all-time favorite episode is Yellow
God, I
Fever,
really
where
wanna play
Dean is
art.
scared of
Like I
it.
saw you on it, and I was like, man, I should.
You
really
just
see
like
if
it
he
because
wants to play. And I was
he's
like,
a little.
I was
Oh my
busy.
God.
No,
I just
I
got
love
busy
it because
at the
especially
time,
when
but
they
I'm
open the locker for the cat, and
You
he's
just
like,
remind me that I was...
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He's a little bitch.
Okay.
"That's Justice's ringtone when he calls me."
The best early animal to tame in art is the direwolf.
We were talking about how
You can mount it without a set.
Direwolf.
We're talking about playing art again. So, you know.
I love the disappointment in her voice when she's this. Oh,
She thought we were talking about Game of Thrones. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about that show.
I know exactly where her mind goes half the time. I'm like a Ryle whisperer.
I have absolutely no.
There you go. Now you
No,
can get Tress's
Mom?
ability.
Yes,
Creeped me out on Monday when I was at work. Comes in, and I was like,
you can get
You can
Tress's
get
higher
Tress's
self.
ability.
I was cupping up some mini cookies or whatever, and I was in my head. I was like thinking, "Oh shoot, I gotta ask her what time we're doing the float
It's
on
nice, but
Wednesday
not
night."
necessary.
She
Until
comes
later
up to the
on.
counter before I even say a word.
That gives
She's
the
like,
BP
"Oh,
to a
I'll know
person.
more tomorrow. By the way, when we're doing the
It doesn't
float
actually
stuff."
use up your
I was like-
BP. So
Hired help is.
Gonna be beat.
hired help is definitely the
I
one
don't know.
to
There's
get
a
though.
mind reader.
Well, hired help is definitely the one that I would recommend because it has the most. About it.
You can get sword.
I would say maybe we get that as our second skill. We take Trade Tempest. because since we have another person in a low level area, we don't really have.
Oh, see, for me, the hired help is nice because
It actually gives you a lot more
what it
weapons.
does is that basically it allows me to get a lot more domination, which allows more J.
Yeah.
Which basically just means quicker skill acquisition.
Yeah. I just don't want to pay him money.
It's really not that bad. Like, as you walk from areas, you get anywhere between, like I said, 20,000 and you pay 150 for mercenary.
MUNNY, right?
No. You actually don't really know what it actually is because it just is money and then it gives a symbol.
It's just the symbol up there.
MUNNY. That is
it's
the
actually-
only way to spell money.
It does actually say pay money, MONEY.
MUNNY.
No. Kingdom Hearts is wrong. Deal with it.
Send in that meme you sent earlier.
I need to find it. I've just found it on the GIF thing, on the GIF chat.
So easy to kill me.
You should have studied harder.
Osiris.
Untouched. Got some extra money.
I'm also not being sparing with his spells at all because it's about to level up.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, pretty much with Cyrus, it's mainly spellcast.
Mage.
Yeah, exactly.
He's all mage.
Fire!
Lightning
I
and
can
fire.
finally use lightning.
Fire! Fire!
Oh yeah.
Lame.
Fuck you.
The other ones are pretty cool because they basically they repeat it twice. Like they again for the damage. Pretty nice.
Oh, he is not weak to
The
bows.
pole arms.
I got to use the
Which she
high-powered
does have.
pressure washer
Yeah.
tonight, too.
You do not have
Fire!
by the pole.
There you go.
Yep, and you broke them.
Time to close up
You got the break.
Away from everybody. Break.
I'm about
Away
to
from
break.
everything.
Works.
If you don't care the way this place is,
Core experience is
Take
so
yourself.
small.
a higher place.
Hey,
I'm literally just speaking the song "Break" from 3 Days.
I don't know it, so you're not getting it.
A archetype of any player character. Playable. Blah blah blah. Like a dancer, fighter.
Hired help a lot. Basically, you pay money to either get a mercenary that attacks and gives you a defense buff, bandits who use an axe, dancers who will use daggers and apply status ailments every now and then, a cleric that deals light damage, or a veteran soldier that uses a very powerful sword.
And possibly something else. We haven't had enough money to watch.
Yeah, we don't really know what else a veteran soldier. You will during Grace, though.
Right?
If I bite into
I was
doing it,
I was
beams
so
come out,
full
somebody-
like from the spaghetti earlier, but now
Yeah, same. I don't know what happened. Mom made Chinese food apparently.
apparently used homemade noodles instead of spaghetti
Yeah.
noodles.
Oh man, how dare the noodles didn't seem like they were. They either seemed like they were slightly overcooked or slightly under.
Hey Ryle, what happened on North Broadway?
You haven't
Oh, with the guy
They're a bit of person because apparently they block traffic.
yesterday.
You sent us or it was on.
Yeah, yesterday there was a guy on top of the cage on the
Oh,
bridge.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, she
he
also-
was threatening to jump.
She also talked about it yesterday when we started, before we started the stream or when we
It
started.
was during the stream because I came home and
She wasn't on the stream.
I was on. I slept.
No, he was up there for 3 hours before they talked him down.
You were?
I was not on the stream.
I said you were as in you were asleep. I thought I heard you with his mic at one point. Maybe
She was talking, but she wasn't really talking.
It's okay. You're probably as tired as I was and don't remember what my thing.
Probably just.
You changed your PJ.
A
came
ghost.
Downstairs, played some Octopath.
A ghost.
Said no. I said no.
Right again.
Do you want to get one up?
Sure. For anybody who didn't see that, obviously our viewers,
No, I set up
Ra-
a secret webcam.
Oh.
So,
Well, yeah.
Ra went to fist bump me, and as she did, I turned it into a high five.
No.
That's what that's called. Thank you.
No.
Or turkey. Take the pick.
This is done. High five.
Shark Shack! Nom nom nom, jellyfish!
Dude.
And
Rocket.
the reason that happened is a friend of mine asked me if I'm around, and I said no, I'm a square.
I mean,
Hey, I mean, if you're not around, then you must be a square.
unless you're a triangle.
Fuck triangles. Oh, nice. They're like caltrips. Especially in dice form.
That was Scotty, by the way.
Scotty doesn't know.
that Fiona and me.
Do it in my van every Sunday.
He tells me he's at. Fuck.
Hey, what happened to your toe?
Said he.
Wow, what happened to your toe? Oh, you just have like, portions. It looked like you had blood on your toes. What the hell? Who paints their nails? Gross.
Right?
I already pulled all my.
I thought you were about to say you pulled your nails off. I was like, Jesus!
It's a very drastic way to
Fuck.
get rid of nail polish.
I started peeling some of my
Yeah?
You start peeling
Yeah.
your fingers off?
Fucking women are hardcore!
Duh.
Right?
You guys better shut up now.
I love Kane's dad in the background laughing. Yeah? Stop!
No, it's not. it's the who I made.
I mean, we do bleed every month for 4 to 7 days.
Some of you bleed constantly for 4 weeks. I have a friend who has some problem with birth control.
Same, actually.
I actually watched
My friend,
Reinhardt main earlier today.
good.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
wish I
wasn't
could
he
be-
wasn't
That's
standing in front.
That's a common
He-
thing.
he
I
was
don't
an
understand
attack
why that
main.
isn't more of a worry.
He was standing to the side, waited, and just hammered down everyone and killed everything.
Yep.
It's
She's
scary.
Have you ever seen a boosted Reinhardt?
Me and her just started
No.
second, I-
Have you ever seen an Ana boosted Reinhardt? Basically, take that and put it on even the most noobiest of person. That's that ability to wipe a team and give it to the most noobiest person.
Yeah,
Okay,
I actually
look,
didn't mean to.
how I got okay at Junkrat and started considering how to play him. I was watching a Junkrat main.
Yep.
It doesn't look anywhere near as scary, but he does more damage than a Reinhardt does. It's weird.
Tanks are meant
I
tanks
was
are
watching
meant to do
Jack's
tanks are meant to do
videos of
two
Overwatch.
things.
He sucks at Overwatch.
I know he does,
He
but I
sucks
love
so
it.
hard.
But I love
Tanks are meant to
watching
do
him.
two things. One is to disrupt the team, and two is to distract the enemy. And he does that perfectly by being in their face.
Mm-hmm. See, ever since I
will
started
fully
playing
state I'm a much more
Roadhog,
defensive tank. You're actually
He
a
might
pretty
be
good
bad,
off
but
tank.
he got platinum in his
Like-
see, whenever I play Roadhog, I end up carrying any random team I'm in.
I'm not gonna lie. Roadhog and Reinhardt is a really good main tank off tank. Because what it is that Reinhardt can keep ahead of
Yeah.
the team, allow for the push to continue, while Roadhog will just go around the
I'm
flanks and
upset.
pull them in.
I'm pretty sure Miss Steele saw it. I used every type of magic on this motherfucker except for the one he's vulnerable to.
Yeah.
Next battle, it's like, oh, by the way, he's vulnerable to the one you didn't use.
Yeah.
Fuck you, game.
I want to play more Overwatch tonight.
I cannot.
You have to.
The next time I'm available
Dead
to
open
stay up
inside.
late to do any gaming is Friday.
You have to. Well, see, I'm off Friday, so. I think I'm off Friday.
Because
I
for
am
me,
not.
Today on
Friday night, Saturday nights.
That's
Week
today
was
and
just a really
Saturday.
Wow,
good
there's a
week.
thing that night.
Yes, I have Friday off. So I work tomorrow.
Oh, sweet, I got another Thunder
And I'm off
Soulstone,
the
guys.
got today and Saturday. I put them trade Saturday.
Yay.
Hey, it gets me free admittance to the fair, so.
Cares.
And
Fair's overhyped.
food.
Look, there's
It's
two
food.
things to get at the fair.
Food is so good.
Corn dog. No, sorry, 3 things. Corn dog. Oh god, no. The fucking swirl ice cream, and the cheese curds.
Well, you left out
Cheese
donuts,
curds.
so you're wrong.
Yeah,
I don't like them.
Let's see. The
I
cheese
used
curds,
to, but I don't anymore.
the foot-long hot dogs, Hawaiian shaved ice, the vanilla swirl, the flavor
Okay,
swirl.
well, you're wrong.
Mm.
I don't like poutine.
The oh, what else?
Poutine is essentially mayo. I don't like mayo.
Fuck, I forgot about deep fried.
No,
Oh,
Kool-Aid.
that's
essentially
where they're
fried dough.
mayo.
Fried Kool-Aid is fucking good.
The fried dough.
It is fried dough, yes, but it's Kool-Aid flavored.
But give me some elephant ears and some
I don't know.
all of those things.
Yeah, I don't do. The pizza
Poutine
there
is
is also
not bad.
okay.
See, I don't
like
get the
gravy
pizza
on my
thing.
toast.
If I'm eating something, I'm eating something completely unhealthy. Like much more unhealthy than
Right.
I'm eating
Or
fried
soda.
dough and fried cheese. I don't need
I like getting the
Giant
frozen
turkey
cheese
leg for
cake
me.
on a stick.
Of which
What?
poor
The
Caustic's just
chocolate
gonna have to
dip
deal
cheesecake
with
on a
the,
stick.
you guys keep hyping
I
it.
don't like
Or,
chocolate.
or did you hype it up to yourself?
Well,
think
it's got a thin shell of chocolate on it, so. But it's
Oh,
so
damn.
nummy.
Yeah.
I want cheesecake now. I hate it.
See, I don't.
There.
You know, there's one. There is. I will say there's one thing that
You also
has cream
think
cheese.
cream cheese is
It's
sour.
Yes, I do. But there's one thing that I can eat cream cheese in, and that's in my sister's chicken dip. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, deep fried Kool-Aid at the fair. It's fucking good. It's not worth the price, but it's good.
Yeah, it's
It's-
not worth
it-
the price.
No, it's like pancake balls but deep fried. That is exactly what those are.
But with Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like cherry, grape,
I don't know if I can do that.
huh?
I did once.
Okay, but it's not worth the $5 it is for like 3 balls.
See, meanwhile, I'm like $5, like $5 or $7 for a big old plate of fried dough. Is powdered sugar on that shit? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, for me,
I get their
Look,
the Chinese food there.
the
too, as
pizza
well.
there tastes so fucking good.
See, the pizza just always seems too doughy.
By the way, the Thai place.
See,
Yeah,
I
weird. I
prefer
love fried dough,
mine.
but-
I prefer my dough underdone.
The Thai place
Oh, I
that they
do.
have downtown, they have been setting up a stall at the fair. If you guys like that Thai place, and it's the same price and the same size servings. It's pretty good.
For which type of?
Blue
That's Thai
blood.
hot. Oh.
Oh, the blue elephant. No,
Little
I
bit.
never.
Cheese curds will always be the
Love
staple.
cheese
I have to
curds.
get them
Ashley
every
and I-
time.
Yes.
Ashley and I used to go there.
If
all
you
the
go
time
to
to
Burger
Oasis,
Time,
we
I
should.
get
their
along.
cheese
Yes,
curds are very
Caustic.
similar.
Yes!
The Cheesesteak Factory also. It's very similar.
Oh, cheesesteak
We have a
factory.
cheesecake factory.
Cheesesteak.
Oh, cheesesteak.
It's over at the. It's in the bowling alley.
It's in the bowling alley, yeah.
Last time
Like
I was
Philly
at the-
cheesesteaks and stuff.
I
last
hope you
time I was
guys
at
are
the
ready.
bowling alley, I only got the freezer pizza that they cook there.
That's at.
Yeah, no.
That was before
They've
the
got
cheesesteak
really
came
good
in.
burgers and stuff now, so.
I don't go bowling to.
I hope you
eat
guys are
food.
ready
I
for
go
Rita
bowling to
Repulsa to
enjoy.
show
Well,
up.
no, I only
I
get the
live
food
right
when
next.
I'm there for
I live
darts.
near it, so
Well,
for me,
you play darts, so your opinion is null and void.
Yeah?
Yeah, darts is fucking
yeah,
disgusting.
they're not as dense.
Oh no, I'm just saying, get ready for Rita Repulsa to show up. Make my monster grow! It's funny because all the bosses grow 10 times their size.
I'll show you the Junkrat and Hug video.
God, yes, so
haven't seen
funny.
it.
You need to look that up on YouTube.
How have you not seen it?
You mean the short for?
Yeah, the show.
Yeah.
I have seen
Oh,
that.
never mind then.
For Junkertown,
I
yeah.
still want to see it.
Plan. Remember, inconspicuous. Who goes there? It's Junkrat!
It's Dr. James! And he already set the bomb off.
Idiot. I
See-
love his, I've got an idea face.
The main reason why I ever go to the fair is to get cheese curds.
The main reason
That
why I
is
go
the
to
main
the fair is food. I go to food, and then I will go to, if the events look interesting, the free events look interesting, I'll go to those. I do
If
not
they
ride
have
the
the
rides.
dogs again,
I'll
you
go
don't
to the
like
free
the rides.
events, and I'll look at the
like
vendors,
rides,
see if there's
but
anything
I
interesting.
love
I'm
the
a coward.
I also-
and the dog, and it's
I
not
also
worth it
make
to try
sure
and get
going
him to go.
to go to the
I always like the canines.
the Indian reservation part of it, to get the kettle corn.
Oh, the California.
Fucking kettle
Fuck,
corn.
yes.
Steal at least 2 bags
Yes.
every time you go visit there.
Yes.
See, it's never open every time I go in there.
What? When
Yeah.
do you go?
I don't remember. It's
Because
just
it should be open.
every time I go to the fair and I want a bag of kettle corn, it's closed. It's
it-
just my bad luck.
It's like after like 8 o'clock.
I don't know.
Dude, you need to go middle of the day. Kettle corn should be still. It should definitely be open. If it's not open, it's because they went on lunch.
But look, I won't be there this year. I'm broke already.
You get paid.
Next Thursday.
Oh, it sucks to get paid. My birthday next week.
Mine is also next
Birthday. We gotta do a thing for you.
Mine's on Sunday. Monday.
You put
Yeah, that's
you put our projects in there?
Yeah,
I know you-
Daniela gets a few. She's had one from every school year so far.
Oh,
Mine
that's
is
right.
next
I didn't
Friday.
grow up here,
Hey, guys.
so I never had to input stuff into.
My,
They don't do everybody though.
my birthday
They
is
only do
D&D
select few.
night.
Which we
My birthday
probably
is
won't be able
D&D
to do next week because
No.
I requested the whole weekend off, so I'll probably be working Friday night. I requested the weekend off so we could do the game night / bonfire thing.
Why would
My birthday.
I'll buy a cake.
Why would
No,
you do
trust
that?
me, my sister's going to make me an awesome cake. It's going to be a chocolate cake with
Speaking
chocolate
of which, did she ever send the cake?
Huh?
Oh,
no.
the picture.
Yeah. Come on.
Stick picture of cake that you did. That you
Yes.
decorated.
But basically,
Please.
my sister is making me a chocolate cake with chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream in the middle of it. And then it's going to have powdered sugar from
Ice cream cake is so nasty.
Dude, I love ice
I
cream.
hate
If
ice
it's
cream
done
cake.
right, it's amazing.
See,
It's
cake
delicious.
and ice cream is good. Ice cream cake is disgusting.
No. My sister literally, it's handmade. So it literally is cake and ice cream.
I also don't like cookie dough.
That's just
I like real cookie dough, but I don't like any artificial kind of cookie dough.
to be fair, it's still cookie dough.
But
All
no,
cookie
like,
dough is artificial, technically.
oh, no, I get you, but the texture of real cookie dough, the flavor of it, and the chocolate chips in there, I love all that. But if you give me like a cookie dough flavored candy or anything like that, it's all disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, like, I understand. Ice cream is the
Two
only thing I
items
can...
to stream. For family.
The thing is that I completely understand normally
yeah.
that kind of cookie dough really upsets me, but the
Yeah,
ice,
Ace,
the
you and that
ice cream
poutine
version
is
of
like
the cookie dough
scary.
tastes really good.
No.
Let's try
But
Poutine is amazing.
cheesecake ice cream from Cold Stone Creamery,
Yeah, I just can't
That's-
eat. You know what I'm really pissed off about? They got rid of the oatmeal cookie batter. Oatmeal cookie batter. I used to have it all the time with the cake batter ice cream.
At Cold Stone?
Yeah.
see,
I always get the strawberry cheesecake
Fucking
milkshake.
irritating.
We always get the. I usually get a better.
I get a
I
cookie
get-
batter and Reese's peanut butter.
I did the cheesecake flavored ice cream and put cheesecake in it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
No.
And
See, I
And-
make it. I make a cake batter and Reese's peanut butter cup shake.
mm-mm.
Yep. It's so good.
Yeah,
That was the
funnel
moment.
cake is delicious,
It's
Caustic.
so good.
They did have sea salt there for like a week.
See, I can't do this.
You don't like the sea salt
No,
ice
no.
cream?
See, I like the homemade sea salt ice cream.
Oh.
The one
But
that we made.
I never tried the Cold Stone one.
Oh,
I just saw it there.
yeah. It makes me all fucking
The awkward moment you realize Skyrim has more Dungeons and Dragons than Dungeons and Dragons.
See,
True, but
Maybe
But-
then one edition.
here's the thing.
here's the problem. Is
If
that
you're-
Skyrim is literally about dragons taking over again.
hmm But here's the thing: if you run into a dragon in D&D,
You fucking
you
run.
will die unless you're like max level.
See, I actually like role-playing more than fighting. Fighting I find to be tedious.
See, for me, it's just
See,
a
I
little
like
bit of
both.
everything I like.
I like to role play, but at the same time, there's some days I just want to sit down and have a good fight.
The problem for me is that, for me, all of my... my problem is that I can get into a character when I'm role-playing. I can't get into a character when I'm fighting. For me, it's just I'm looking at the sheets and trying to figure out how to kill something. There's nothing story-related usually about the fight. It's what happens before and after the fight that really matters.
The GM accidentally says 1,000
Look,
platinum
which
when
is
they
why
meant
I'm
to say
trying to make
1,000 gold,
fights
but
actually
too
mean
late to
something.
go back now.
I always, whenever people say they don't like fights and all that stuff, I always go back to the same story about fight that I had in his campaign that I should have lost in all aspects of it. And looking at him, he's smiling right now, and he knows exactly which one this is. I pissed him off that I won this fight.
Okay.
He, this dude's basically a demigod. Would you say that's a just description of where his natural stats were? A weak demigod.
Before you continue the story, he has absolutely told this story 3 times, which have been on stream.
Probably.
Probably. But why not make it a 4th?
But,
He's playing a fairly deep chess game.
yeah, but yeah, anytime someone says fights don't matter or they're not important, blah blah blah, they're boring and all that, there's nothing more gratifying than beating an enemy you should not have been able to beat.
No, I understand that, but that doesn't, until you actually beat the enemy, it's still just going through the motion of fighting.
Well, see, for me, I get into the mindset of the person I'm playing. Like, I do roleplay in the fight, and if I'm about to lose a fight, I am worried. As a player, I am genuinely worried. If I'm about to win, I am excited.
I just like, it's just for me. It's like my role playing just kind of, as soon as the aspect of fighting comes in, for me it's like I no longer am. Basically, I'm no longer able to play the character how I want to play it because it's forced into a situation I didn't want to be in. Like the character that I would have in the party would be like, no, I don't want to be in a fight. I don't want to fight. I want to stay out of the fight as much as possible, and I would get forced into fights.
You would not like playing with him as a DM then, because fighting is 70-some% of what we do.
See, the problem for me is also the fact that I sit there, staring at my sheet for half an hour while trying to do the one round of turns. And so for me, it's kind of like I lose the interest because I'm sitting here waiting for stuff to happen.
What? No, there's not much waiting in yours. We know exactly what we're trying to do.
See, you'd wait for me then, because I don't know.
Can't be serious.
Of course, it doesn't exactly help that a lot of the times, anytime I've been playing, it's always been an early version.
What?
Beyond Vestural?
Yeah, I suck at story.
See,
and I suck at role playing. So
here's the thing: even
the only
when
time
you're
I'm actually okay.
even when you're not in a
I like
fight,
it.
you're still using your stats and everything
title drop,
to
Pirates of the
do
Caribbean.
what you're trying to do. So I don't see why you guys are having such a big disconnect from role-playing as fighting, because it is the same system. It is. It's just more active. You're doing it to do this.
But the problem, I think the biggest problem that I have is that while in role-playing, it's a bit more instantaneous. Whereas in the fight, I do my move and then I'm waiting for the 5 other people to do their turn. So I'm sitting here just going, oh yeah. I don't get into the fight as much because I'm not as involved. Like, I'm involved, but I'm not as involved. I'm not paying attention as much because I can see what they're doing and I see what's going on and I can see what I'm supposed to do.
See, I think that's why I like more in-depth fights, because then you have to pay attention. You have to think about what you're doing. Because his kind of are. Every enemy on the field will have an initiative. Every single one. And same with every single player. And then he'll amp up one creature to the point of fucking godhood, and then...
No.
Exactly!
Godhood.
I mean, isn't your character technically a demigod?
He has a deity father. But that's about as close as he can get.
Like, I completely understand the importance of fighting. It's just that, for me, it's such a slowdown comparatively that I lose a lot of my patience, lack of a better term.
Yeah. See, my favorite thing is...
It's actually kind of the reason why I like this one so much, is because I kind of have a lot of control over the...
Yeah.
But it still gives me the factor of role-playing because every character has their assigned ability, which means that, and those abilities are required for certain things.
Well, see, that's why you normally do fill out a party with healers, fighters, and stuff like that. Like, the party we have in your campaign right now is how a party is supposed to be.
Except for no healer.
You don't need a healer.
Everybody.
You really do not.
Everybody.
We've got great fairies, we don't need it.
Always.
I am a healer, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I have healing hand. And
That's not
good berry.
paladins.
No, it's something that basically any spellcasting class can take.
It has a warlock.
If you're a warlock or a sorcerer, you cannot take healing hand. But if you're any other spellcasting class, you can.
Which attributes we've both been Stork and Warlock.
I like warlocks.
No, because
I like
mage
swords.
Laying of hands is a paladin only thing.
lay on.
Whatever.
Which is my favorite ability for paladins, because whenever I play a paladin, I'm like, I'm gonna touch you.
See, I don't... That's such an overused situation.
By the way, fun fact. Did you know that if you are a barbarian
like
paladin, while raging, even though raging does not allow for spellcasting, you can still use smite, because it is not a spell, even though it uses spell slots.
Ace, here's the thing. I get into... When I played with my father as the DM, every fight had 5 tough enemies, or 1 practically unbeatable one. And it fucking sucks. Stop laughing.
You don't.
There's a reason we avoid them as much as we can.
I don't enjoy the fight.
I wasn't talking to you. You haven't fought with me.
I don't enjoy the fight.
You would if I was there.
Yeah, I'm a pretty terrible DM.
No, I mean, I enjoy your fights fine. I just don't enjoy his because I haven't played enough.
So, what were you about to say?
The whole reason for DM are the players enough to where they enjoy it.
But I enjoy fights fine. I enjoy every aspect of D&D.
I know.
See, that's why when I'm sitting at the table, I'm making so many jokes and all that. Because...
That's not me.
I know, but like, for the
I am
campaign,
way too kind.
No, for the one campaign.
No,
though,
that's him.
Oh, that's your dad.
That's him.
See, that's the thing about our group, though, is we're neither extreme. We're not the extreme role players, neither are we the beer and chips group that just gathers to joke around, and the game is just a side of it.
I'm kind of that joke around person at the table, though.
But we're not completely it's like the beer and chips game.
Yeah, but the reason why I do joke around and play as much as I do in your game is because I'm coming from hard mode over here. Shut up, you know you are. And I know Rick was even worse.
I'm sure we'll just finish it up after her story.
Yeah, pretty much that's what it's gonna be. Is that we?
So we'll probably do 2 characters per stream until we have all 8 characters.
Pretty much, and then it'll just be a grind fest until we get to actual levels.
By the time we get all 8 characters, he's gonna be around level 20, so we can at least continue with it.
So we're getting Ulbrich next, right?
By the way, Cyrus is...
Yes, because Ulbrich is south.
Good.
I'm going clockwise.
Good. Because I want... We need Ulbrich in our party.
Yes.
Look, I just need to hear Endeavor, okay?
Yeah, we need that Fairy King. We need the Fairy King in our party.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's always flaming, so...
No, that's Johnny Storm.
No, he can turn it on and off. Endeavor's just always on.
Also,
now to be
that's
fair,
Hades.
he can actually turn it off. He just chooses not to because he's
Endeavor?
a douche.
No, Endeavor's facial hair is always on fire. Yeah.
That never seemed...
His facial hair is fiery, yes, but he can turn that off.
As far as I'm aware, he can't.
No, he can't.
And in the comic or in the manga, they made it seem like he can't.
The whole thing
Well,
is
no,
that,
like, even when he was younger, he had a red mustache here. He has the flame there, so he has constant use of his power.
No,
it's a constant form of training for him. That's why he does that.
Didn't have it so much when...
Yeah. He used a lot of his energy, so everything's...
extinguished himself.
Yeah.
What moment are you guys talking about?
Hmm?
What moment are you talking about?
Training room. Right after All Might.
Okay. You gotta realize I'm constantly watching and reading like 7 different animes a month.
I hear you.
I don't. What?
Like, I'm still watching One Piece, and it's been over a decade. I'm kind of paying attention to Boruto. Not really, though. I'm watching...
I need to get caught up on... I decided to do what you do. Wait for a whole bunch of episodes.
They're up to 60 now, so... But they still haven't gone past the movie.
Temporarily.
They're almost at the end of the movie. Because so much of it is just filler leading up to the movie content. But I mean, it's story that's important.
Fuck canon.
Yeah, fuck canon. It's mostly just like building up.
I hear you,
Stuff that some people care about.
I might
in
start.
a situation where
I think I might start Boruto.
the reason why I'm saying
At this
adding is
point.
because for a while. So it's temporary.
I don't remember what happened really. I think I watched the first like episodes.
Now I'm having an existential crisis about how good my stuff actually is.
You're fine. Your stuff is good. It's enjoyable. There's a reason I can sit there and enjoy it and play with it. I'm just saying yours is easy.
He's actually talking about its dick, not your campaign,
Yes.
but also your campaign.
Yeah. I'm just saying your fights and how you structure things, it's easy for me. But I'm coming from a person who is a veteran at doing this kind of thing. And I'm also playing on a much harder version of the game than 5th edition. 5th edition is entry-level AD&D.
Alright, let's find a save point.
Alright, should be just down here.
Wait, we gotta wait 2 more minutes. Or 1 more minute, officially.
I'm hungry.
Alright, Caustic, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you!
Thank you for sharing your birthday with us.
Happy birthday, and by the time she sees this, because sometimes Switch is so laggy, it might actually be her birthday.
I mean,
No, I said it as soon as it turned.
It is 12 a.m.
So happy birthday, Caustic! Thank you for sharing this moment with us. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, it's time for me to experiment with the buttons finally. What does everything do?
Okay,
That opens
the
map.
mouse button, the start button doesn't really do
Okay,
much.
that
That
does
just takes
that.
you to the home. That's the camera taker.
Hey, you got a cool photo of nothing.
The start button. I think the plus.
I just hit
thing
all the
is,
buttons. I forget what I'm doing.
Because we got our Switch the day of release, like my friend had
yeah.
just got a
Hold on. We might want. Hold on. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will wrap up. We will take on Ulbrich and Primrose since we're going in a clockwise fashion next time.
Primrose.
She's actually pretty fun.
I mean, we're gonna
will never
use them
use
all.
her.
We're gonna use
Anyways.
them all because we have to get them leveled up. For
Yeah,
story.
and
And
then
then
Use
control,
the
she
ball.
is not coming on the field.
What if just during her show, like one of her chapters?
And with
Then
that,
one of you
Kane
will
is
be
never
playing.
getting the controller. It's always me.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been FaE on the Couch. Good night.
Hey!
Night.
Thank you.